when they make brisket, I believe. When
See,
they're
but
making
brisket.
like
Ooh,
Okay.
ooh, okay. I tried to get brisket the other day and it was closed for fucking Memorial Day, motherfuckers. But
like
you talk about like so when the brisket just like on the very end, so it's just the ends. You can order that.
it's not. I don't think that it's just the ends, but if you
Okay.
go, so like you like to go to Mission Barbecue, or there's another place called Four Rivers. They
Mm-hmm. I never had
they
Four Rivers. I
have.
think I
I
did
think
have Four Rivers.
when they cook the brisket, I
Mm-hmm.
guess some pieces like I forget. Somebody they explained it to me. I used to work there when I was like a teenager. So when they would tell me how they would make it, and they're like, "Here, just try it." And I'm like, "What the hell is this?" And like burnt ends, and they actually sold it
Burnt
like as a
ends.
meat, and it tastes like beef jerky. Like it was like sweet a little, but it was like brisket. I guess it was like the pieces that got overcooked. Not overcooked. It wasn't tough.
Right.
I don't know, y'all. We gonna have to look it up.
I
We
tell
gonna
you
have to
what.
look it
Nah, I
up.
put fire.
I don't remember, but I
I
just
just-
remember it tastes like beef jerky.
Like there's a lot of shit that I will not eat now that I used to eat when I was younger. You know, like one of the
Like
things,
what?
like one of the things I will not ever order now. I used to order this in a Chinese restaurant when I was a kid. You know, used to go to Chinese restaurant, fast food joint. You know, be like, let me get some chicken gizzards. You know,
Yo, my nigga.
I used to order
Oh,
chicken.
nah.
Yo, I used to order chicken gizzards, and they used to fry them shits up and whatever the fuck they used to do to them. But you know what they used to look like? They used to look like motherfucking like barbecue spare ribs. You know, like the boneless barbecue spare ribs, chopped up type shit. They used to look like that. But then one day I was just eating it, and I just said to myself, my brain just like said, "Yo, Khary, what the fuck is a chicken gizzard?" You know? And my mind just started saying, this is a different texture of chicken you got right here. What the fuck is a chicken gizzard?
Ain't it the giblets like in the turkey?
And I was like, what the
Little
fuck is a
giblets on the
chicken
inside?
gizzard, yo? And I was just like, yo, what the
Listen, my
fuck is a
family,
gizzard? And this was before the
my
internet, so I
family
couldn't
is
actually
country as
Google it.
hell. They eat that type of stuff.
I couldn't even
I've
Google it.
never.
So actually, what is a gizzard? I know that them shits used to be good as fuck. The
I don't
Chinese
know,
gizzard?
but I stopped eating them
Okay,
because
listen.
nobody could tell me what a gizzard was.
All right, so first of all I looked up the burnt ends. Burnt ends are flavorful pieces of meat cut from the point of a half smoked brisket. So it's like I'm gonna show y'all one
Kimmy
day.
Cat says
But
they
it's
sell
like,
burnt ends in Sam's and Costco's now.
yeah.
Oh, you
Oh,
sounded,
wow.
you sounded excited with that one.
I mean, I only had it that one time. I really don't eat beef that often unless it's steak, and that's every once in a while, and unless it's oxtail. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
That's about. I don't even like ground beef. I don't really do burgers. Like that's about as far as I'm going with beef. So I don't eat gizzards and burnt ends that often.
See, and Khary over here in the chat says, "Yo, isn't the gizzards the sack in the chicken's?"
Chicken gizzards.
It says he said, "Isn't the gizzard the sack in the chicken's neck that holds stones to mash up their food since they don't have teeth?" You know what? You know what?
Nope.
Because nobody could give me an
A
answer.
chicken gizzard is basically the stomach of a chicken. It's made of muscular walls that contract.
And you know,
The gizzard is added by gritty sand-like particles that help to grind the food so it may pass to the small intestine where the nutrients is absorbed. So, but the question was, that was the answer to the question. So why don't chickens have teeth?
Well,
I actually never knew chickens didn't have teeth. I really never thought about that.
Yeah, they just have beaks. Don't all birds?
Like
just
I've
have
never.
Beaks? Do birds have teeth?
I didn't know what was inside the beak. I knew it was a beak.
So time out.
Are there birds with teeth? Now I'm actually wondering. Are there birds with teeth?
I am so disgusted right now.
Because you ate that shit?
Absolutely.
Tear up chicken stomach.
And that's why you can get the order for. And that's why the order of it was only $2.50. And you had a big ass bag of them shit. You used to have that shit. It used to be inside the fucking wax paper bag that was inside the brown paper bag, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You was eating eating your gizzards like a can of beer, nigga.
my family eats all that type of shit. Like my family is from deep in the country. Like I remember growing up and my grandma had black garbage bags in her deep freezer full of squirrel, raccoon, shit like meats like that, duck. It'll be a truck. And every time it drive down this road, my grandma be like, "Oh, the meat man is here. Go get my purse." Here. Next thing I know, she coming in with a black bag. I ain't never seen my grandma cook raccoon. Like I've never witnessed it.
You are now tuned into Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib. Khary's Crib.
What's good and Tim, pretty people? Tuesday evening. My name is Khary. This is my crib, and I invite you into my home for another evening of the dopest live stream that's something like a podcast, something like a newscast, and sometimes like a showcase. We got a good show for y'all tonight. We got some news we're gonna be going over. We got an interesting topic we're gonna be getting into. It's a beautiful week that just started here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a good time tonight. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be informative. And we're gonna have some smiles and laughs. Shout out to all my house guests in the chat. I appreciate y'all joining us each and every week, man. I fucking love y'all, man. I'll tell you what, this weekend, again, I realized I don't have a whole lot of friends. You know, I don't have a whole lot of people to hang out with. And I was like, you know what? I don't have a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of people I hang out with. And that's kind of one of the motivating factors, actually, that kind of pushed me into starting this channel and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I tell you what, a lot of y'all over here in my chat, my house guests over here, y'all have become my friends. And I tell you what, I got an email from Cheryl about a week or two ago when we said, hey Cheryl, send us your info so we can send you this gift bag. And she had some nice words in this email she sent to us, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that email, Cheryl. It definitely made me feel good, you know what I'm saying? I forwarded that info over to Bees, and he said he's gonna make that gift bag happen for you and shit like that, you know? Yes. But I'm just gonna make a real quick mention to what. So Cheryl said, yo, she said, I've enjoyed you ever since the first night I watched one of your verses. I said, this is a really cool guy I'm going to start following him. I haven't been disappointed. I look forward to Tuesdays and Fridays because I'm going to get a laugh or some insight on the latest news topics. Yo, I appreciate you. I appreciate you following and definitely checking in. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that you enjoy what we got going on here. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. So we definitely gonna make that happen, yo. And I'm joined again tonight, this evening, by Bees Buddha and the beautiful Tati, aka the herbal goddess. I finally said Tati, not just the herbal goddess. You know, I was so used to saying the herbal goddess and shit like that, but all I need to really say is Tati. You know what I'm saying? And let me throw these lower thirds on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me start this off in the right spot. Boom. So if you don't know who the fuck we are, you can see that right down here. Follow us on Instagram or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Pull up on
Yo, Shakima says she definitely looks forward to Tuesdays and Fridays as well. I appreciate you as well, Shakima. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of y'all joining us each and every week, man. You know what I'm saying? This is my kickback. This is me kickback, relaxing and chilling and just enjoying the day, having a conversation and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm chilling with like a beautiful lady, I don't really speak to many people during the day. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like push me to doing this. You know what I'm saying? But how was everybody's weekend? How's everybody's weekend been? How was your weekend, Bees?
Well, my weekend was fairly good, I must say.
All right.
I can't remember what I did. I feel like it was good though. I can't remember what I did. I ain't do much though.
You can't remember what you did, but you know your weekend was good.
Yeah, let's do this weekend.
Okay.
I went to see my man GP. You know, that's about it. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Where's GP at? I was just reaching for something over there. Where's GP at?
In Jersey.
All right. And yo, his name is GP because those are actually the initials of his name. So, his nickname is just his initials. Nigga's name is GP. That's just his initials. You know what I'm saying? And this is shot number 3, by the way.
Oh my.
Cheers.
Ooh, cheers.
No, I'm not on shot number 3. I'm on
shot 2.
And that's about as far as I'm going.
Yo, Wayne, I appreciate you. Yo, Wayne said, yo, Tuesdays and Fridays at Khary's crib is my favorite. Yo, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that for real, for real. We definitely gonna get this shit even more popping. You know, we about a month away. We about a month away from our 1-year anniversary at Khary's crib too, by the way.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we are.
It's something big, yo.
You know?
Definitely.
So
what day would that be? What day would that fall on?
That's actually gonna be July 4th. July 4th is our anniversary. So I'm not sure if we're gonna do it on Friday, which is July 2nd, or Tuesday, which is July 6th, because the 4th falls on a weekend. And personally, I want to try to be out of town for the 4th. I want to go somewhere for the 4th this year. You know what I'm saying? It's looking like I'm going to be going somewhere. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I'm trying to go with a woman because I think I'm too old for the you know how niggas used to want to go out of town and niggas was like, yo, we just gonna find bitches while we out there type of shit. I'm too old for that shit.
Single.
How
niggas
safe is
single
that?
Lives, yo. Teenage lives, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you know what? I never really liked doing that back then neither, because I was like, you know what? Women really aren't like men, you know? Women aren't really like, I'm just gonna fuck the first person I fucking just meet. Men are more like that. I don't think women are like that. I don't think.
Yeah, you might be the
I'm not a woman. I'm not a woman, so I'm not sure about that, you know? Though I'm pretty sure there are. I think every woman at least once in her lifetime will meet a guy and be like, you know what, I like this guy, I'm gonna fuck him tonight. And that's it. I think at least every woman would do that at least once in their lifetime.
I think every woman at least has to get that whole bag shit out of them at least once.
You know what? I agree with you. You know, I do think women need to go through their whole phase. I do think that is a thing, you know, and I say that because I was married at one point and I got married young. I got married young. You know, I'm not gonna say.
What is this whole phase?
Okay, all right. Check it out. So I got married young. I got married in my early 20s. You know, I don't think my ex actually had the opportunity to go through her hoe phase. Which the whole phase doesn't necessarily mean you're a hoe. It just kind of mean you're just out, just living life. You know what I'm saying? Doing things how you feel like doing with no regards of whoever the fuck else might be in your life, type of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And I think that contributed. I don't think that was the main reason for my divorce, but I think once she got in her mind, like, yo, I want to get a divorce. I think she also said, oh, you know what? I haven't gone through my whole phase yet. I missed that because I was married so young. So I do think women need to get through a whole phase. And that's just a term. It doesn't actually mean women are hoes.
Everyone has to go through a whole phase at some point.
You are correct.
I think that, like, people,
I'm not going to limit it to women.
If you're only with one person, I'm not saying that we can't be monogamous, but I definitely think that people should know what they like. Mm-hmm. What type of people they like to date, how they like to be courted. Like, you know, I think everybody has to go through that whole phase. Mm-hmm. It sucks we call it a whole phase, but I mean,
it is a whole phase. It is a whole phase. When you actually look at it on the surface, it's kind of whole.
I mean, I'm not against it. I definitely
that's equal what you call it, because men have a whole phase too. Mm-hmm. Men have a whole phase too.
Now, I agree.
Now, did I bypass my whole phase? All right, Bees knows me. He knows me from like elementary type of knows me type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I think I might have just like. Okay, I'm lying. I might have skipped my whole phase until I got to my 30s. I might have skipped my whole phase till I got to my 30s.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I think you did have a whole phase. And you just realized you had a whole phase.
When was my whole phase?
You don't think you had a whole phase, Khary?
I don't think my whole phase came until my 30s.
So there was at no point a time where you were just like,
you gotta understand, everybody's whole phase ain't the same, because some niggas be selective. He's one of them selective whole phase niggas.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No,
there is nothing wrong with that. I think everybody should be selective.
Because I know for a fact, like we went places, and you know, niggas have jumped off with chicks and all of that type of shit. But you had a little time when you was running through a lot of things, bro. Running through a lot of things.
That was in my 30s. Yo, after I got split up.
Maybe because I feel like a teenager forever. It seems like it was that good. But
now,
Cheryl said, "Hey, Miss Cheryl. Hey, Wayne and Miss Khary."
Now, in my teens, and in my 20s, there was no hoeing really going on. Like in my teens, I didn't have a lot of chicks. Like I knew women,
but you were married, weren't you?
In my teens, I'm talking about my teens. In my teens, like, okay, and I say this because in my teens, my friends was jumping off all the time. Me,
smack booty.
Niggas was jumping off all the time. You know what I'm saying? I jumped off here and there, like, and I jumped off here and there simply because I had hobbies. I had shit I like to do. I used to like to make music. So I would spend a lot of my time in the crib making music. While niggas was going out, exploring the city, trying to find bitches, I was in the crib making music. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Dora the Explorer, bro.
Yeah, y'all niggas. Yeah, I've gone out with some of my niggas sometimes, and I remember I was out with one of my homeboys. I went out with him like 2-3 days straight, and he would pick me up, and I'm talking about, yo, like from like 11 o'clock in the morning to like 1 o'clock in the morning. All we did was drive around the city looking for bitches. And I was like, nigga,
wow.
I cannot do this. I was like, you know what? I like pussy. I don't like pussy this much to where I'm doing like a day job looking for a new vagina.
He should have went ahead and just logged on to Uber Eats or something.
But I tell you what though,
Start getting some mileage.
Well, this was before.
My man joke with no E.
This was before the smartphone era. This was before the smartphone era.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
at this point, yeah, he was all through the city. I was like, nigga, we are in Jersey. We are Bronx niggas. Why are we in Jersey looking for bitches? If I meet a chick today, guess what? I'm not coming to Jersey to see her. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, yo, she lived way too far away from me. You know what I'm saying? I was not entertaining it like that. So I didn't really have my whole phase until I got divorced, until I got separated. That's when my whole phase kind of started. You know, in my late 30s, nigga. I was like 35 when I got separated.
Yeah, you did kind of get into it when niggas started settling down.
Yeah, because I was settled down early, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was a lot of y'all niggas role models and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to fucking marriage and when it comes to love and marriage on some Al Bundy shit. You know what I'm saying? I was y'all motherfucking role models and shit. Mm.
Oh, shit.
Which is wild.
Yeah, I can't, yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm glad I went through my whole phase.
You went through your whole phase?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Not at the end.
Not at the end?
Nah. I feel like...
Yo, it's fun in the beginning. It's never good at the end.
You be having a good ass time.
And then you realize, oh shit, I'm on some hoe shit. That's what happened?
Nah, never on no hoe shit. Nah. But never on no hoe shit.
What
but definitely feeling like...
What shot is this? 4?
I don't know.
4.
It's 4.
But definitely feeling like tired of allowing people to waste your time.
Okay.
Really.
Okay.
And temporary shit just really
sucks.
It sucks at a certain point, definitely.
So, all right. So I got married when I was young. I say that so many fucking times. Like I'm tired of actually saying it. But I just needed to preface this with that, you know? So since I got married young, prior to my marriage, whenever I met somebody, we kind of clicked. And it just was like, oh, cool. I'm cool with this person. So when I got separated, my mentality was, you know what? It's easy for me to meet people. Everybody likes Khary, you know? Everybody likes Khary. Khary's a fun guy. Khary's a guy that everybody gets along with. I don't really complain about much. I'm a glass half full type of person. Everybody likes Khary, which that's what the reality for me was when there was a bunch of people I wasn't trying to get involved with, when it was just people I knew, like people I worked with, or anybody I met pretty much was like, oh, yo, Khary's a dope ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? But if they was white, I was like, fuck you mean you calling me a nigga? But never mind.
Man, what the hell?
Yeah, he just went through something quick.
Went left so quick.
But I was like, yo, everybody's cool with Khary. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know, so when my ex was like, you know what? I want to get a divorce. We never should have got married. I was like, cool. It'll be super simple for me to find somebody I can fucking vibe with. You know what I'm saying? 10 years later, I'm still single. You know what I'm saying? Well, almost 10 years later. And then I realized I get along with people, but I don't like everybody. So even though everybody might get along with me, they're not the people I want to necessarily vibe with. You know what I'm saying? They're not my vibe. I don't fuck with them. And I didn't look at that perspective when I first got separated. I thought it would be super simple for me to meet somebody. Not so simple, nigga. I was like, oh, shit. I don't like none of these bitches. It's like, they're cool, but there's just like, there's always something I just don't fuck with.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's like I didn't know that is how it was. You know, I thought it's like, oh, it's super simple for me to find people I'm cool with because I get along with everybody.
It's a struggle out here. Like,
yeah, it is. It is. It is.
Sometimes you like people's vibe. Like, I find myself in that position. I like people's vibe.
Okay.
So I don't know. Sometimes the vibe be unmatched. Like, you know, when you can have a good conversation with someone, or just always listen to good music, or, you know, stuff like that. Sometimes I fuck around and I be around people because of the vibe. Okay. And sometimes that don't always work out.
Gotcha.
Listen, that makes good sense. That makes good sense. It's like, you got some people, right? I can only fuck with you when I party. When we party, that's the only time
I got a lot of those.
You know what I'm saying?
I have a lot of those.
When it's time to get busy, I can only fuck with you because I can depend on you to put that fucking work in. You understand what I'm saying?
Got you.
Think about it. Back in the days, there was niggas that, all right, we going to do this. You get there, and you know what I'm saying? 5 of us went, but only 3 of us are in the mission. You understand what I'm saying? Shit like that.
I know exactly what you mean. Like, my circle today is like a fucking dot. My circle is super small, you know? And my circle contains niggas that I fuck with outside of doing shit. My circle contains niggas that I fuck with that I be like, yo, I can't really say it right now because I'm in Florida. Most of my people are in different states and shit like that. But I fuck with people I could call up easily and be like, yo, I'm barbecuing okay, maybe I should not have another shot. I'm barbecuing today. Come through. And niggas be like, yo, I'm coming through. No problem. You know what I'm saying? I don't have people I want to say, yo, I'm barbecuing, come through. Most people I know nowadays, I'm like, I don't know if I want this person to know where I live. Listen,
that happened to me recently on Memorial Day. I feel like my circle, like my personal circle, people that know like where I'm at, what I'm doing, like, you know, not just the shit that y'all see when I'm out being social, when I'm out at an event, I'm out at brunch and I post some shit on my story. Like, the people that are supposed to be in my close circle, sometimes I feel like I can't really be like, hey, I want to do this. You know, I wanted to barbecue and nobody came through.
Well, let me tell you what.
Listen, I'll cook. Nobody came through.
I'll tell you what.
On Memorial Day,
they're not your friends. They're your associates.
Right. And so that's what I realized. And I'm like, yo, every time I say, hey, I have a hosting, I have this, I got this, I got VIP, I got whatever. I got tons of people to party with. Always.
I tell you, it's easy to decipher friends. The ones that show up time after time are your real friends. The ones that don't are just your associates and like being around you because shit is fun.
But you know what? I recognize also that we're all grown and we all have like our own things going on.
Right.
We're all in our own.
We all have our own things like going on. But I tell you what, if I hit up my friends, and when I say friends, I'm talking about niggas like B's, niggas, my day ones. If I hit up my friends and I say, yo, I got this going on, niggas ain't ignoring me. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't ignoring me. My friends are gonna, even if they can't make it, they're gonna be like, yo, bro, I can't make it. I got this going on. Or just simply, yo, I can't make it, but I'll be at the next joint. My friends are gonna give me that information. You know what I'm saying? You know what?
Some people I learned can't communicate that effectively.
Right. Unless they're your friend. Your friend can communicate regardless. People that aren't your friend don't know how to communicate, in my opinion. I'm no motherfucking therapist, but friends aren't scared to talk to you. That's my thinking.
Listen, that's how I feel.
For real. Like, listen, if we going somewhere and you can't tell me my breath is stinking,
exactly,
you're not my friend.
You're not my friend at all.
Yeah,
I've never the same exact way. Like,
I've never done this.
You ever had a friend that you can argue with? Y'all may disagree to the end of time. Yeah. And you can yell and scream, and after that, you still gonna be cool?
Yeah, all the time.
We got a disgruntled homeboy, but we love them to death.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those are the type of people I like to be friends with.
Yeah, and that's why this weekend, you know what? I didn't tell y'all about my weekend. This weekend, I actually had, my daughter graduated from high school last week. Let me throw some A-horns for that. Some gunshots, too. gunshots too. You know what I'm saying? But my daughter graduated from high school this weekend. This actually is one of the reasons that makes my I don't know how the P came in there. My topic of the day. What's my topic of the day? Mature parenting. That's what brings my topic of the day, mature parenting. Because this weekend I actually went to my daughter's graduation party. You know, my daughter's graduation party was at my ex-wife's house. You know, she lives with her new boyfriend. You know, I met him for the first time last week when my daughter graduated and we had a dinner. You know, what did I say prior to that? I totally forgot just now what my point was. Oh, mature parenting. That's what brought in my mature parenting topic. And a couple of years ago, if she would have said, "Joe, I'm having a graduation party," I'd be like, "You know what? I'm having my own graduation party for our daughter." You know what I'm saying? That's what they were having a couple of years ago. You know what I'm saying? But I've matured. And this weekend, I went to a graduation party for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? It's like it was mad weird. It was mad awkward for me. Not like awkward, but it was like in my head, I was like, you know what? A couple of years ago, I would not have done this, yo. You know what I'm saying? A couple of years ago, I was not in the mental state to say, you know what? Let me go to this graduation dinner with my ex-wife and her new boyfriend in their new house, in the new home together. You know? A couple of years ago, I would not have been able to do that. Just because my maturity wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? And it's my maturity, and when I say my maturity, I'm talking about my maturity on my emotions. Because my emotions is what would have prevented me from doing that. You know? But that was my weekend. I actually went to a graduation dinner this weekend for my daughter. Yo, shout out to my daughter, yo. She graduated high school, man, for real. I definitely got to give a big up to that. Because I tell you what, I'm a web developer. I've been a web developer for over 20 years, nigga. I've been a web developer since 1999, right? And I got a GED. I have no college degree. Nobody taught me how to do this shit. I taught myself. You know what I'm saying? And right now, as I'm speaking, I know I had way too much to drink because I forgot what my motherfucking point was. So no more shots for me. No more shots for me. Mature parenting. Yeah, mature parenting. I'm saying, but I forgot what my point was for that other thing that I was saying. But never mind.
You blaming it on liquor?
I'm gonna blame it on the alcohol, like T-Pain said. But you know what? I'm gonna get into that. You know what? I was getting into our main topic too early, but you know what? It was a dope weekend. I matured. I was able to do a lot of things that I didn't think I would ever be able to do. But with time comes maturity. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we did. But you know what? It's already 9:36. We be rambling mad long, yo. We be rambling mad long before we actually jump into our topics. And B's be sleepy. B's be ready to go to sleep because he gotta wake up in the morning and do some shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know what? We're gonna jump into our main topic. I'm gonna jump back on to what I was talking about with the whole my weekend and shit like that, and why that made our main topic. Why that's our topic for this evening of mature parenting. I'm gonna get back into it. But you know what? Let's jump into our news this evening and shit like that. Did anybody watch the Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul fight this weekend?
Yeah.
I did not.
You saw it, Bees?
Yes, I did.
What'd you think of it? What's your thoughts?
Yeah. Listen, it's all good giving people a chance and all that. But Floyd, man, listen. Retire or just, fight somebody, yo. I'm tired of seeing you fight.
Well, Floyd is retired. Floyd said, Joe, okay, I'm retired from professional boxing, but I'm not retired from entertaining. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying?
Which means I'm going to pop out and get a bag whenever I feel like it's
he made at least $10 million from this fight. Can you be mad?
I'm not hurting for it, but I'm going to pop out when I want to.
I tell you what. Wayne Mills said, no, I didn't want to spend the 50 for that. You know? Wayne did not spend the 50 for that. I personally did not spend the 50 for it. I tried to find a couple of bootleg sites. You know what I'm saying? I tried to find some sites that were streaming it. I saw the early fights. By time the fight that I wanted to watch, which was the main event, came on, my stream started acting up.
Yeah, I heard they kind of duped y'all.
Yeah, they started.
I heard it went out for everybody.
You heard it went out for everybody?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, my stream started fucking up, so I just had to read the news. I just read the news.
Yeah, I believe it was HBO that was messing up.
Showtime.
You're right. Showtime.
Yeah. So Showtime probably spent the first few the pre-fights searching and finding all the niggas bootlegging they shit, and had some real smart IT niggas figuring out how to block all them niggas bootlegging the shit. Kind of smart.
Listen, well, shout out to my cable guy. Not gonna put his name out there, but shout out to my cable guy.
Do I know who you're talking about, Bees? Do I know who you're talking about? Do I know who you're talking about?
Nah, you don't know my cable guy.
Okay.
You don't know my cable guy. My cable guy. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay. The reason why I asked is because one of our homeboys actually hit me up and said, "Yo, Khary, I need you to build a website for me. Here goes some money. Build this website for me. Make it look like this website, but not really look like. Get your inspiration from this website to make my website." And he's kind of selling like online TV services and shit like that.
No, listen. I done had my cable for what? I think we going on 2 years now.
You ain't paying shit.
But we pay $15 a month.
$15 a month, nigga. I pay more than that for like Disney Plus, nigga.
Yo, and you might as well say we got 2 boxes.
What cable you got?
And they got bootleg cable.
With the cable man.
Listen, I holler at my dude.
With the cable man.
If we don't just we can't put my dude out there like that. So I'm gonna holler at my dude and see what's up.
Man.
Yo, Wayne. Oh, go ahead, finish, Beats.
I need a Wi-Fi dude, is what I need.
Yo, the Wi-Fi is crazy.
I'm about tired of Spectrum. Yo, Spectrum be getting me. I be ready to pull up on them.
Okay, I'm not taking
my dude is working on that. Listen, my dude, if you don't pay your cable bill, he will shut you off from his house. He don't care if you got the equipment and all that. No, he will shut you down.
I might be looking a little crazy in the camera right now. I'm just looking at myself right now. I'm looking at how my shoulders are starting to
We forgot to pay the bill.
I'm like, yo, my workout's starting to work out.
I turn on the TV, turn on the cable. Nothing. I said,
he want his money too.
I called my wife. I said, yo, you got to pay. Did you pay the man? She said, oh, no, I forgot to pay him. This and that. She paid him. 5 minutes later, my cable was back on.
Okay. He ain't give you no warning or nothing, huh?
Okay.
Nah. He just shut that shit off.
But you know what? My bad.
You promised to pay that bill.
Exactly. You won't forget again.
But you know what? We totally went off on a tangent because we're talking about cable bills and shit. We're supposed to be talking about Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's where the cable talk came in because Floyd was charging $50. He's charging $50 for the fight. I ain't paying nothing.
I heard Ocho Cinco did really good in his fight.
Wayne did ask me. He said, "Yo, Khary, did you see Ocho Cinco fight?" I did not see Ocho Cinco fight. And Tati says she heard he did good.
Yeah, I saw.
I heard his ass got knocked down.
I heard he got Nick Robinson.
Okay, listen. So what happened was?
What happened was? Go ahead.
He won about 3 rounds. They only put on the blogs the one time the dude hit him and he fell down.
Okay.
Well, he got Nate Robinson with that one time he fell down.
When he fell down, did he get back up? Or was he
got back up and finished fighting.
He got back up, finished fighting. Did he lose the fight? Did he lose the fight?
And he won most of the rounds.
I heard the shit went down.
And
he wasn't ready.
Y'all got him messed up.
But what about the Floyd fight?
I gotta see that. That's the fight I didn't see. I saw Floyd.
So the Floyd fight was pretty much, it went the distance. There was
he knocked Logan Paul out. Don't get it twisted.
I didn't see.
Logan Paul got knocked out in that fight.
So he knocked him down? He knocked him down?
No. Listen. He was asleep on his feet. Floyd held him up.
Floyd held him up?
They was hugging. Like boom. Floyd, what do you call it? Floyd caught him with the overhand.
Boom. Boom.
Boom.
Boom. Boom. He's hit him with the boom.
Logan Paul did this. And reached out, and Floyd hooked him like this and held him up, and they was like this. You know what I'm saying? There's no punches thrown. They just like this. Floyd was holding him up. Gather yourself. Get yourself together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
All right. So
I was looking. I analyzed that.
So if Floyd wanted to let the nigga drop, he could have let him drop. Is what you're saying?
He could have let him drop.
Mm-hmm.
He could have let him drop.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, Shakima said I should not take no more shots.
Listen to Shakima. Good job.
You understand what I'm saying? It wouldn't have been that entertaining.
Okay. I
feel like Mike and Roy Jones was more entertaining than that, though.
Do you? Okay. And that fight was entertaining, but it wasn't entertaining. If that makes sense. In my opinion.
Listen.
But me personally, so who do you think won that fight? Who do you think won that fight, Bees?
Mike.
No, I'm talking about the Floyd-Logan fight.
Oh, Floyd won that.
You think Floyd won that?
Floyd won that.
Okay.
Classic Floyd fashion.
Now, I personally, I fucks with Floyd. And I tell you what, I'm a Floyd fan simply because my nigga be in Floyd corner every fight. You know what I'm saying? So I pretty much feel like Floyd is the home team. That's how I feel. That's how I look at Floyd. You know what I'm saying?
No, I fuck with him. I fuck with him, but it was just, I don't know. I don't be wanting to see exhibition fights like this.
But I kind of take it as Floyd lost simply because he ain't knock out this YouTube nigga. This nigga started boxing like 2 years ago. You supposed to knock that nigga out. Though I know he said he wasn't gonna knock him out in the first round because he wanted to make the fight a fight. But now that shit should not have went the distance. I feel Floyd lost just because it went the distance. I don't care it was a motherfucking exhibition. You know who had an exhibition? Rocky Balboa and motherfucking what the fuck was his name in that movie?
Oh, Tarver.
No. I said Rocky Balboa. You said Tarver? No, Rocky Balboa and motherfucking Thunderlips. That was his name in the movie. Hulk Hogan played Thunderlips.
Oh, Hulk Hogan. Okay. Rocky 3.
Yeah, Rocky 3. He played Thunderlips. That's what an exhibition should look like. A nigga should body slam you out the motherfucking ring, nigga. Ain't no rules in the exhibition. Fuck you ain't knocked this nigga out for. You supposed to knock this nigga out and then stomp on his head and do a motherfucking leg drop on the nigga. It's a fucking exhibition. Ain't no rules, nigga.
Like he knocked the Big Show out.
And that's why I feel like, see, that was WWE, man. WWE, you can knock. I could knock out the Big Show in WWE, and I ain't had a fight in like fucking 25 years, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had a fight in 25 years. I could knock out the Big Show. But let me tell you something. No, let me tell you something. No, and let me put me on the big screen. I ain't had a fight in 25 years. But if a nigga tests me today, I will fuck a nigga up and then shoot him. Just to let you know.
Somebody put Khary in the ring.
Come out. Yo, listen. But why you had to get to the southern, what you call it now, with that shit? Yo,
I got the southern, but I did. Yo, I just had to be a little extra for the camera, yo. I just had to be a little extra for the camera.
Somebody put Khary in the ring.
Yo, I will fuck a nigga up, yo. Yo, just because I haven't had a fight, an actual fight in 25 years, does not mean I do not practice in front of the mirror every night before I take a shower.
Khary walking around like he wish a nigga would at any time.
This nigga in the mirror shadow boxing.
Nigga, I beat him, yo, nigga, for real, yo, I ain't even gonna cap, nigga. Yo, that'd be nice.
Somebody said them shots got Khary fired up.
Yo, I tell you what, yo, for real, yo, there'd be some nights, yo, I get a dress, I'm about to take a shower.
This what that brown do to y'all.
I look at myself in the mirror, I'd be like, you know what? I will fuck a nigga up, yo. I will fuck a nigga up. I look at this mirror, I be like, you know what? At my age, I still got it. If a nigga swing on me, I'm gonna be like, whoop, 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 boop, 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 boop. Not nigga, I will knock niggas the fuck out, nigga. I got hands, nigga. I'm just saying.
Yo.
Stop the violence.
That's how you know the New York hasn't left him. Why you want to describe your story like, yo, I'll fuck a nigga. Yo.
Yo.
Khary got the knockout combo.
Yo, I haven't had to be violent.
He woke up this morning and chose violence. Oh my God.
I haven't had to be violent.
He said he wish a nigga would. He been waiting to test these skills out.
I haven't had
Listen, I just need y'all to know that I'm reading the comments in the chat tonight, and they are hilarious.
I haven't had to
pause on the nigga.
Yo, he finna put the pause on him.
Yo, I haven't had to be violent in a long time, yo. You know? But I tell you what, I haven't had to be violent, but there has been times I had to look at niggas when they tried to act like they wanted to test me. And then I looked at the niggas and they was like, you know what? I don't think we won it with this nigga right here. You know? And that's happened to me in my adult life. And that's why I haven't had any problems. There's been times niggas tried to test me, but then once they realize, yo, this nigga is not trying to be tested tonight, they let it go. You know what I'm saying? I would look at them and be like, that nigga trying to test me? Niggas be like, not really. You know what I'm saying? We thought we was, but you actually ready for the test. So we're gonna keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So that was my experience in my adult life.
Oh man. Listen, I'm a total sucker.
You a what?
Total sucker.
But I don't actually like, okay. All right, so niggas would be like, niggas would do some shit and they will see that I'm like prepared and ready.
Crying.
They would see that I'm prepared and ready, and I'm like, what the fuck is y'all niggas doing? And they were like, you know what? We didn't think you was prepared and ready, so we're gonna move on and do something else and try to fuck with somebody else type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's been my experience in my adult life. It hasn't been like niggas been like, oh, this nigga's ready for us to test him. Let's test him. Niggas realize a lot of, oh shit. Do y'all remember the other day when I was talking about my homeboy that I used to work with that thought everybody was non-confrontational? Them niggas was non-confrontational. They was like, oh, he's ready for confrontation. That's not who we want to talk with. You know what I'm saying? So they would talk. I'm just saying. You know? But I think Floyd Mayweather lost to Logan Paul simply because he didn't knock him out. I don't know how I got on that topic. Let's get ready to jump on this next topic. Teyana Taylor. Teyana Taylor is the sexiest woman alive, according to Maxim magazine. What do you think?
Hands down, she got that.
She got that? You say she got that?
Teyana Taylor is fine as hell.
Okay, I put it like this.
Fine.
I put it like, Teyana Taylor is fine as hell. You know? But she's never finer than any woman I choose. That's just my personal thought. You know
no, she's fine as hell. I'm not saying she finer than me. You know, I think we both fine as hell.
You fine,
but
too.
I agree.
I think that might be a little discrimination
like,
towards Bees, though. I'm not gonna tell Bees he's fine. Ladies, do y'all think Bees is fine? Let us see in the chat.
Bees said you better not tell him he's fine.
In the chat, do y'all think Bees is fine in the chat?
Oh,
we're gonna
Lord.
see. And what Wayne Mills?
You gonna have Mo come beat all of us up.
Why is Mo's like, yeah, my nigga fine. She better be like my nigga fine. She in the background, she awake or she laying down sleeping. What she doing, Bees? Mo, what's Mo doing right now?
She laying down, bro.
So she ain't in the back like, yeah, my nigga fine. She ain't doing all that shit, right? She ain't doing all the hand clapping like, y'all better talk about my nigga fine.
Listen.
Oh shit. Shornetta over here says, yo, Bees could get all the smoke. You know?
She knows about the sexy.
She know what she got.
Shakima said bees is heart eyes.
She know what she got at home.
Bees is heart eyes, but I don't want no smoke.
She know in a minute, I'll tell her, yo, I'm a sexy motherfucker, yo.
Exactly. You gotta let them know sometimes.
Cheryl said bees is fine. They all say you fine, bees. That's what they say.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
My headphones out my ear and it kind of hurt. My bad. Yeah, they like you in the chat, bees. Me?
Thanks.
Kimmy says, get Khary, say he can go whoop on a nigga, stomp them out in his Timbos.
Yo.
But yo, Wayne Mills, I gotta agree with you. He says Teyana Taylor is fine, face, body, and soul.
Yes, sir. That is a woman that you have to appreciate.
She's a beautiful woman, yo. She's definitely a beautiful woman. But you know what? She's married, so I cannot fantasize about her.
I heard
you know what's so crazy though?
What's that?
She's so fine. I'm like, but maybe Armand is just like a cool ass dude. Yeah,
no, he's fine as hell too.
Oh shit, she said he's fine as hell too.
What?
Oh.
They both some fine, mother.
He was in the movie. Actually, you know what? He was acting recently. He was in the. He was in something I saw recently. I saw something recently that.
Ain't he a rapper too?
What was he in?
Yeah, he be rapping too, and he's good at it.
It was a show on Showtime that he was in.
Bees, don't make that face. He's good at it.
He was a good actor.
Have you heard his
show.
Music?
But you don't think he's a good rapper? Bees?
Have you heard his music?
I heard a verse or two. His verse or two was alright. But this is supposed to be. But this is supposed to be Teyana Taylor appreciation, not her husband. Especially because there's two men on the screen with Teyana Taylor, sexiest woman alive, and now we're talking about husband. No, thank you. No, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Teyana Taylor. That's what we should be talking about. You know, I agree with the sexiest woman alive. But you know what's also on top of the sexiest woman alive thing? Yeah. In Maxim's history, Teyana Taylor is the first black woman. The first black woman labeled sexiest woman alive.
Horns, bro.
Let me throw them air horns, man. Definitely got to get a fucking air horns and all that shit for motherfucking Teyana Taylor, man. For real, for real. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like I need to roll another blunt too or something. You know?
Damn, what time is it? How?
It's 9:55. We an hour in right now. We only on topic.
I'm currently high as fuck, y'all.
You high as fuck? What you been smoking on over there?
I've been smoking all day.
Okay.
Chilling. Today was a chill day.
Today was a chill day?
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at your I was
looking, what?
You know what? Never mind. I was going to she was talking about some product she tried.
Wait, what happened?
Bring that up. Never mind.
No, she said she's been high all day. I said smoke some more.
Listen,
some more, right?
I have been. How many blunts have I smoked today?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Today was a really chill day, so I'm chilling. Tomorrow I'm gonna be super busy, so I'm glad to have today.
Sound like an Ice Cube kind of day. It was a good day, huh?
It was a really good day.
Did mama make a breakfast with no hog?
Khary. Next topic, bro.
All right, next topic. T.I. announces he's dropping a new album, which might be his last album, called Kill the King. I fucks with that title.
T.I. might be going. He feel like he's going to jail.
The first sentence, he's going to jail.
He's going. That's what you think.
You think he did it? Bees, so, what do you think?
All right. Wait.
What do you think?
Wait. Hold on. Y'all talking about? I think he did it this. I think he did it that. Hey, yo, with something like a podcast, something like a newscast. So before we say, do we think he did it? What the fuck do we think he did? Because to be honest with you, I personally have not really been following the T.I. saga all that much. So if one of y'all who might have been following it a little more than me can kind of fill me in on some of what's been going on with the T.I. saga, because it's been going on the past couple of months. I personally didn't really talk about it because I felt like it was a little sensitive. But now that we're getting to a point where it's not as sensitive, and I say that because T.I. released a song where he was talking about one of the people that was talking some shit about him, accusing him of some things. I'm like, if this nigga's talking shit, maybe it's not that bad. You know what I'm saying?
So what happened was,
go ahead, Tati. Go ahead, Tati.
He was accused of, kind of like Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby.
He was accused of
sexual assault. That's what you're
drugging
saying?
and
Allegedly
forcing women to have sex with him, and also him and his wife, Tiny.
Him and his wife,
right? And it was something like, I don't remember the exact number, like 16 or more women, I want to say.
Oh.
And it started kind of on Instagram at first, I believe. One of their friends spoke out about it. Shakana. The girl that, if you watch their show, she was Tiny's best friend.
Braces.
The one that was with on the family hustle type shit?
Yeah, so she ended up talking about it on live. And then after that, the woman who you hear in this who you hear in the video that he just made in the song, she was the one to initially speak out about it. And basically for weeks now, this isn't even the first thing that he's done. For weeks now, he's posted like pictures, him, DJ Khaled, and I can't remember who else, but they're like laughing in the picture.
Okay.
And he's like taunting her, basically, like basically in a way saying like laughing at the situation, pretty much. And now he put out a song about it.
Okay.
All yeah.
Right. So that might play into it even more with the title of this album.
The King.
Yeah, because for years T.I.'s called himself the King of the South, and nobody has really disputed it. Has anybody ever heard of anybody really disputing that title? You know
I've heard a lot of people call themselves the King of the South, but I don't ever think that they mean it.
Shout out to Shorty Low. I think that might be the only person that disputed it. Shorty Low, rest in peace.
No. Not only did he Ludacris, I believe that's truly where the beef started between those two. It's the dispute of the King of the South shit, because Ludacris was saying, I'm not 100%, but I believe Ludacris was saying that Scarface was the actual King of the South.
Okay, well, but Scarface never called himself the King of the South.
Yeah.
T.I. is the first nigga to call himself the King of the South, and nobody's really disputed that he was the King of the South. Nobody said, you know what, nah, nigga, I'm the king, not you, nigga. Most niggas that might have felt like they was the king would probably felt like, I don't give a fuck what that nigga call himself. I'm established already. I think that's how I feel.
Yeah, I think the whole situation is crazy though.
It is a little wild. It sounds a little wild.
So I've heard two opinions recently, because I initially didn't really pay attention to it.
I didn't either.
But I kept seeing, him post and stuff like that. And at first it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if we found out that he was doing shit like this. Like shit like that happens in that industry a lot. But then again, on the other hand, it's like, sometimes when you're in a position of power, and T.I. is definitely one of those men that not only is he a rapper, he is a mogul. Like, he's super intelligent.
Right. Why? Wait, you say he's super intelligent because he uses big words?
No, not just because he used big words. I said, because he is also a businessman.
Because he's a businessman.
Because he's a businessman as well.
Okay.
And he finds creative and he strategizes ways of getting things just accomplished, period. Like, so anyway, I just honestly feel like, on the other hand as well, sometimes you see people like that in places of power like that, this type of stuff starts coming out when you maybe like, I don't know how to explain it anymore, y'all.
Okay.
Maybe when you get, I don't know. I can't say for sure. I wasn't there. That's my initial answer.
All right.
But I do think sometimes things come out to purposely, like, you know, at a time where you may be, I don't know.
Come at a time, what, to discredit people? At a time when you
mess with the wrong people, or, you know, I think that type of stuff happens a lot too. But honestly, there's no real way of knowing. Well, for me. But
Shanetta over here in the chat says, my problem is they are always going harder on black people for the same shit white people do. There's no equity in the system.
Yeah.
Interesting take.
I feel you. I feel her on that. Because it's like, for instance, this is just my personal observation.
Wayne Mills says he agrees with Tati.
Oprah went hard for Harvey Weinstein. But yet you didn't stand up for Bill Cosby. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're right.
You feel what I'm saying? Or,
right.
I could understand that.
You know, like, what happened? You in an R. Kelly reckless. Now, I mean, you know, not saying that R. Kelly should have been defended because that shit is just disgusting. But, you know,
they pick and choose.
It was no one thought you and Gail just went at the nigga like, you know?
They pick and choose.
Yeah. I'm gonna look into this T.I. story a little more.
Yeah, I heard the FBI is already involved with it. Like it's a serious case. But what I was trying to say earlier was like everybody's surprised at the way that he's moving. And it's like I can understand, like, if you truly didn't do anything, why would you act guilty? Why would he be quiet? Why would he, like, you know, like, just kind of like the Meg and Tory situation. We don't know what the hell happened there still to this day. It's like at a point, as soon as the headlines came out, like as soon as the story came out, there were people that dropped Tory off of songs, spoke out about it in support of Megan, and there has still to this day been no evidence to the media, at least, you know, like what the fuck went on there, or if he actually did it. Right. So then it's almost like I am innocent until proven guilty. Like, why the fuck is everyone treating, you know, this person?
Well, I was about to say, Megan, yo. I was about to say, yo, Tory is moving like he ain't do shit because he just dropped a video with motherfucking not Drink Champs, $1 million worth of game this week. He did an interview with them, you know? He just did an interview with $1 million worth of game. And they one of the biggest podcasts out right now.
I mean, that's the fucked up part about it though. Like, you know? I mean, yes, they could be acting like they didn't do anything because they are pieces of shit and they just gonna deny it. Or maybe they really just ain't do the shit. Like, you know? Right. We really have no way of knowing, but it is, in some cases, unfair to people that are accused of things.
Khary over here says a lot of guilty niggas act innocent.
Yeah, that too.
True indeed. Which,
so it's like earlier, no real way of knowing.
But earlier, Wayne said that, what did he say? I think he said T.I. said he didn't say that they did things with the women. He said they had consent, allegedly. You know, so he said they had consent with the shit they was.
Oh, but he's not denying the drugs.
Yeah.
You know,
he's like, no, we didn't have to. But you know what? I don't know. Why would T.I. have to drug women to do things with them?
Because maybe they didn't want to sleep with
Tiny.
Well, just because a person has money and they're rich and famous doesn't mean every woman wants to fuck with them.
I'm not saying because he has money, he's rich and famous. He's also intelligent.
Right, but just because, you know what I'm saying, he's... and some women might not want to fuck with him just for the fact that he's married. Even though she might be with it, they just might have the principle of, you know what, the nigga's married, I don't want to fuck with the nigga.
That's true,
like, maybe he might just be like, yo, that chick is so bad. I want to fuck with her.
Drug them?
I'm not saying anything happened. I'm just saying some people feel like they have that power.
That's crazy.
You know? I'm not saying he did anything. I'm not trying to imply anything, but I'm just trying to just jump in other people's shoes real quick, you know what I'm saying? Without actually being them, you know, which I had a brief conversation with you not too long ago, Tati. It's probably like a 2-minute conversation about NDAs for personal use and going to a party that somebody might make you sign an NDA at, you know? And supposedly some of these women might have had to sign NDAs to go to these parties.
And yep, and that's what I was saying too. That type of shit goes on all the time in that industry. That's why they have NDAs. Don't tell anybody the freaky ass shit that they like to do.
Now, an NDA doesn't mean I can't talk to the police about illegal shit that happened. It just says I can't really like sell my story for profit type of thing, you know, and share my information about what happened here. No,
I think those NDAs mean don't talk to nobody about what goes on at this party.
Well, that's what they hope it means, but legally that's not what it means. It doesn't mean if some illegal shit.
That was what was on the contract.
It doesn't mean if some illegal shit happens, if y'all drug me, I can't talk to the police about it. It doesn't mean that. They hope that's what it means, but that's not what it actually means. You know, an NDA doesn't absolve you of some illegal shit. You know, but I think some people think that's what it means.
I don't know.
You know?
I don't know. I never had to sign one, so.
Nah, me neither.
I've had to sign NDAs plenty of times, mostly for work though. Not for no party I've gone to. But
about to say you been to Diddy's house?
But I tell you what, if I was a celebrity, if I was somebody that I felt like anything that happened to me, somebody can make money on, I might have people sign NDAs before they walk into my house. Non-disclosure agreements. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much saying, yo, if a nigga fall in the pool, if Jay-Z comes to my house and falls into the pool, if you fucking go to motherfucking TMZ tomorrow and say, yo, Jay-Z fell in the pool at Khary's house, I can now sue you for whatever the fuck you make off of that plus more. You know? It's like, I want people to be able to come to my house and feel comfortable. So if I was a celebrity, I wouldn't feel bad about having people walk into my house signing NDAs, because I would want people to come into my house and feel comfortable that if some stupid shit happens, not no illegal shit, if a nigga slips on a banana peel, I don't want them to worry about that shit being on TMZ tomorrow. You know?
Or being on Instagram.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So that would be my personal like reasoning for having an NDA. You know what I'm saying? I want niggas to be able to come to my crib and be comfortable that, yo, if niggas act stupid, if I curse a little too much, if I call somebody a bitch, if I get a little too amped playing spades, I don't want that shit on Instagram tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So shit like that, I can understand niggas want NDAs. You know? And notice you never really see niggas on motherfucking Instagram playing spades, wilding out, talking shit, living their regular life. You know? And I think that's because
you can't pull piss.
Right. And all Paul Pierce is a great example of why NDAs would be necessary, you know? Like, so like say if Oprah had a wild ass party at her, I guarantee you Oprah got NDAs when niggas walk into her crib.
That's what I'm saying. So like I feel like that also goes for if you see me at this party hooking up with this person, you can't say shit. That's my business. I don't want that in the
right.
Exactly.
But that's only your business if they signed an NDA. If they didn't sign an NDA, they can go tell anybody who the fuck they want, who they saw you with. If they didn't have an NDA, you know why? Because you're in the public, and there's no need for your privacy. There's no expectation of privacy at that point, unless you sign an NDA. Once you sign the NDA, now there's an expectation of some type of privacy.
Right. So if they even had NDAs, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't let anyone in that didn't sign one.
Right. But now they might have signed one, but you can still go to the police if some illegal shit happened and you do sign an NDA. That is permissible. The NDA does not protect you from doing illegal shit. An NDA does not say, yo, now if you rape these women that signed the NDA, they can't go to the police. That's not what an NDA does. You know? Just saying. But I think some people should have NDAs when it's actually needed, you know? Me, I don't feel like I'm in a position where I need an NDA, you know what I mean? Once I'm worth millions of dollars and motherfuckers want to pay me millions of dollars to do commercials, I'm gonna need y'all niggas to sign NDAs before y'all walk into my crib. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas might tell some crazy ass story and now motherfucking Coca-Cola don't want to pay me $5 million to say, drink Coca-Cola, niggas. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. They probably pay me an extra $5 million just to say, niggas, at the end. I'm just saying. Do we give a fuck about Safari and Erica Mena getting a divorce?
No, not at all.
No, we don't. All right, Safari.
This is like the third time, I believe. Like,
Safari, Erica
that's
Mena.
those people's business. I don't even know why they keep announcing it to us. We don't give a damn.
Yeah, that was the story I saw today. I just like, oh, they get a divorce. Oh, well.
That's a regular toxic relationship right there.
You think so?
Hell yeah, I think so.
Right. Oh, you know what? That might be a good topic one day. What makes a toxic relationship? You know?
A lot of shit.
A whole lot of shit.
Whole lot of shit, huh? All right. Oh, today in hip hop, Kanye West was born today, June 8th, 1977. Shout out to Kanye West. Happy birthday, nigga. I'm gonna say it like that.
My boy from Houdini. Today's his birthday too.
Is it? Is it? Really?
Yeah, the one that passed away.
Okay. Shout out to him as well. What's his name? I forget his name. My fault. Rest in peace, homie. I didn't actually know him. Ecstasy. Bees was thinking about it hard. He was like, please don't let me disrespect the nigga. I forget his name. Shout out to Ecstasy. Rest in peace, man. Shout out to Ecstasy. The film Beat Street was released June 8th, 1984. You know,
yeah.
You know, I might have to go watch that. You can actually pull that up on YouTube, by the way. You can pull up Beat Street on YouTube for real. And it's legal. You know? That's all that happened today from my recollection. EPMD released their album Strictly Business June 7th, 1988. That was yesterday. Warren G released his debut album Regulate, the G-Funk era. That was that shit. G-Funk era, June 7th, 1994. That's when he released that shit. But
JB Warren G.
Yeah, yo, as much, I tell you what, I loved that album and hated that album at the same time. I was like, this nigga should not be rapping, but it sounds so dope. I hate this song, but I love it at the same time. That's really how I felt about Warren G.
Yo, that was my shit
night,
though.
A Clear Black Moon. Warren G and Nate Dogg had. Well, how does the song start?
Yeah, you was there.
I was right. I'm googling it right now. Regulate lyrics.
My song is kind of dope when you listen to the West Coast sound. Pioneer speaker bumper got you in the town.
It started off. It was the clear black night with a clear white moon. Warren G was on the streets trying to consume some skirts for the eve so I can get some funk. Just rolling in my ride, chilling on alone. Just hit the east side of the LBC on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Seen a car full of girls, ain't no need to break. All you skirts know what's up with 213. That was a weird rhyme right there.
Somebody said bees look like a young ecstasy with light skin vibes.
Oh shit! All right. Let me jump to the next topic. Man. But yeah, that was Today in Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start doing Today in Hip Hop. And Wayne Mills said, "No, Khary." I think he's talking about me singing over here.
No more.
Like no more. All right. This was the story. Tati actually said to me today. She said, "Yo, Khary, what you think of this?" And I was like, that's interesting. That's a cocky ass nigga.
What did I say?
The baby says he's the best.
Oh yeah.
And y'all scared to work with him. What you think?
That man is a bully at this point.
You think he a bully?
Yeah. Definitely.
Why? Because he says he's the best and nobody
because he beat people up on the regular.
Well, he do got a few bodies.
He's always beating somebody up.
He legit got like 1 or 2 bodies, right?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I was a fan of the baby when he first came out. after that,
I guess he really on that. Ha! I go where I want.
Repetitive. Say it again.
Yo, sure. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, like it's like, okay, so I used to fuck with him at first. Then I guess it just got repetitive. Like I could probably predict what you're gonna say, the flow, the aggression, like the vibe.
I wouldn't say I could predict what he's gonna say, but I can definitely predict his flow.
Yeah, and it's just it's not lit anymore. Like I'm not feeling it. It's very much so given like short. What is it called?
Short attention span.
Little man syndrome. Like it's very much so giving like I have some internal issues and like I'm a small man and I need to make sure that, you know.
Oh damn.
So I'm finna beat everybody up.
Oh damn.
Not to mention he came to Tampa and like kicked some girl in the face. That shit was wild.
Yeah, that did happen here, huh?
Yeah, that shit was wild.
Yeah, I do recall that happening.
Yeah, like he just, I don't know. I don't think it's that people don't want to work with you. I think maybe like,
maybe that's why they don't want to work with you.
Yeah, they don't want to get beat up. Like,
You think people say he got too much drama with him?
Probably, or maybe they just don't want to, or maybe he didn't even reach out to anybody first.
He'd be a classic case of a Beanie Siegel.
What's that?
It's just he's at the helm. It's just he's at the helm. Like nobody wants to work with like Beanie Siegel. The whole problem with the reason why Jay-Z didn't want to work with Beanie Siegel because he was too much of a problem. You're in the studio, you beating dudes up. You know what I'm saying? You're doing all this other stuff when you should just be focused on this music and what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Humble yourself because you have a chance.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he was humble when he came out, and over a few months, like, he got real spoiled.
Well, I'll tell you what. Part of me.
And cocky.
Part of me, I'm eating cold Chinese food, so it's like, it's like halfway nasty.
Yeah.
Makes you remember that it used to be good.
But
y'all got when he first came out, he was battling a court case, so that nigga needed to be humble. You know? When he first came out, he was battling a self-defense body, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I remember that his dad died and a lot of other stuff.
He been through a lot of shit.
Yeah, I think behind his daughter or something like that.
The niggas trying to roll up on him in Walmart or some shit like that.
Yeah, I just think that he one of those rappers that like really be on the shit. Like, and he did say that. Like, I'm really on all that shit that I talk about. And that y'all talk about. That y'all not doing. And it's like, I don't know. I don't think it's, I honestly think other people don't want to work with him because of his attitude. It may just really be about his music.
No.
No?
No, I think it's the attitude.
You think it's the attitude?
Yeah. I think, listen, it's like, for instance, okay, at one point, there was a rapper, Keith Murray. Keith Murray used to be like, smacking the reporters.
You know who Keith Murray is?
You know what I'm saying?
You know who Keith Murray is?
Doing all types of disrespectful stuff to what's doing. And then what happens is, other rappers didn't want to work with him. You know what I'm saying? Because the only people he wasn't disrespectful to was his inner circle, which is, you know, understandable, but at the same time, this is a business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't.
Well,
do you think that he's actually reached out to other artists and got no response or got a no in response to working with him? Or do you think that he's just saying like, damn, why nobody hitting me up?
Okay, here's my perspective on it. After I chew this General Toso's cold ass chicken.
Man.
You know, but my perspective on it is niggas just don't be fucking with niggas like that. What do you mean? When you do look at people that's actually collaborating and making music nowadays, niggas ain't really collaborating with everybody. You know? And it looks more the perspective, the way it looks to me from the outside looking in, it looks more like the big names are reaching out to people to try to collaborate with. You know? Right now, the baby is pretty much like a big name in hip hop right now. You know, with all the hits he's had, the things that he's been doing, he's like one of the bigger names in hip hop at this moment. You know?
Okay, I give you that.
I feel like not many people are reaching out to him simply because they don't feel like they can afford the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think
that's my opinion. Because,
I don't think that.
like, okay, and I'm just looking at my perspective. I'm thinking about, like, me, if I was in the hip hop world, I'm going to fuck with niggas I know. If I don't know niggas might have to pay me. You know what I'm saying? Unless I'm the big dog and I'm asking them for something.
He's not talking about working with small people.
Right.
He's talking about working with the Kanye and the Drakes and these type people.
Mm-hmm. Like he does.
Not his homeboys that's on his label.
Right.
Which is why he doesn't work with Meg about 10 times.
That's exactly what I mean.
Maybe it could be this. Some of the producers that he's reaching out to just don't have that sound. They already know that they're not going to be compatible.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's really his music.
Because you already know, like, there's nothing I could do with this dude. It's not gonna be compatible.
The last real collab I could think of with the baby was probably him with J. Cole, the major one that I could recall.
You know what? I always thought about it as like it's not really like about, oh, I like this person, so I'm gonna work with this person. Mm-hmm. I really think it's about you know how Lil Baby say he need 200 an occasion. Like as long as you got his 200, he giving you a verse.
Okay.
So I really don't think that it's that people can't afford him. I think it's really like Bees was saying, like maybe he's hit up, and these are just examples, and I'm not saying he did for sure, but like maybe he's hit up like Drake or Kanye or somebody like that, and he can't get those features. And it's like maybe like Bees was saying, it's just his sound. Like it's not gonna be competitive. They don't really have anything that they want to like talk about beating a nigga up or fucking a woman. Like,
but you know what?
He describes sex so like aggressively. Like the shit is wild.
You listen to his music.
His music really just sounds like a lot of aggression.
I'm not sure how he identifies with
pull up.
I don't know. I don't think people trying to hear aggression on a daily, like, you know, with all of these other.
So he makes sex sound like he putting you in a headlock.
Man, what? What? I think that's exactly what he said on one of the songs. Like, the shit is crazy as hell.
Put that bitch in the headlock and take this dick.
That's crazy. But I think, I don't know. I think it's really just his music. And then, you know, like, people, like, they keep going to jail and shit, too. Like, these rappers with potential, and then they're in and out of jail over some dumb shit. He's been doing that, too, over the last few years. So then it's like, you know. That's
kind of been hip-hop since it began, in my opinion.
Well, no, I'm saying, like, how many times do you hear Drake going to jail?
Drake is like the first Drake.
It's the difference between somebody that goes to jail 1 or 2 times and somebody that's always in prison, like Kodak.
Drake is
always
different.
In prison.
You know, Drake said, yo, I never committed a crime in my life. He said, but my friends, they can't quote me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right. He said, but my friends can't quote me on that. But he said, me personally, I've never committed a crime in my life.
He also said they gonna take care of it for him.
Right. He said, but I have friends that cannot speak that same shit.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? He's honest about his
But that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's why he's more he can get in with certain people. He's not known as one of these rappers like that are in and out of prison over petty shit.
I heard Drake is one of the most humblest rappers to work with.
I know he is.
Unless you're that dude that allegedly him and his girl went out to work with Drake, and allegedly Drake fucked his girl. Y'all heard that story?
Say what?
No,
what?
no.
Say what? Huh?
Y'all ain't hear that story?
What happened?
Oh, you turn my AC off for that.
Oh, there was a story recently where Drake had some dude and his girl. The girl was a singer, writer, R&B, some shit like that. And he had her and her dude come out, you know what I'm saying, chill at the crib, make music and things like that. And I guess he was making music with the girl alone in the studio while the nigga was off in some other wing of the house. And supposedly he ran up his shorty. I was like, oh, shit. So, damn, yo, I tell you what.
That was Shorty's decision. I'm not solely blaming that on Drake.
Yo, I tell
Shorty
you,
knew she had a nigga.
I tell you, yeah, that's
what you
crazy.
doing, fucking Drake? Now?
That's crazy. But first off, I can't.
That's some Eminem. That's some 8 Mile shit. Right?
I can't let a nigga. First off, I can't let a nigga fly me and my girl out somewhere. Nah.
You're not getting flued out, Khary.
I'm not letting the nigga. Yo, I'm not letting the nigga fly me and my girl out to stay at his resort. You know what I'm saying?
He basically about to fuck both of y'all is what he's saying. He wants some coochie from both of y'all.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. I can't do that.
Wow.
Oh, man.
That's a Drake move. That's some like swift ass shit. And that's exactly why Drake is so damn cocky in his songs, low key. Like, I flew you and your girl out and I smashed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's wild.
I don't know how to take that.
That's rich people disrespect.
You said that's rich people disrespect?
That's rich people disrespect. They play different.
And that's when I become famous.
I tell you what. If I'm rich and I fly a fine ass chick and her nigga out, I'm definitely trying to do some stupid shit, especially if I'm motherfucking single. If I'm single and I fly a chick that's fine as fuck, that I'm interested in trying to smash, I'm like, you know what? My house is big enough for you to come out here with your nigga and he not even be able to find you in my house.
That's wild.
That's wild. That's a big ass house.
I don't think he cared if he found him.
Yeah, probably did.
I don't think he did.
Yeah. That's
Yo, now listen, there's some niggas that are went in there and probably seen it happen and been like, all right, boo, make sure you secure the bag.
Look, I'm gonna go wait on the couch.
Yo, you got the weed in here?
Look, which dude would you be, Bees?
Huh?
Which dude are you?
Yo, I'm secure the bag.
Go do what you gotta do.
I'm not. I tell you what.
You giving her a pass to fuck Drake?
I'm not sure if I'm not that nigga. I'm not that. Okay.
Bees, you giving her a pass to fuck Drake?
Nah, not really. Not really. It's not gonna be
so you gonna tell her to go get the bag and just not fuck with her afterwards?
Yeah.
So why tell her to go do it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell her to go get the bag.
That's where she's gonna make her choice. That's where I'm gonna know if she really dead. Yo,
nah, that's weird.
No, he made a song about that shit.
Nah, don't tell me to go do it and then want me to be like, nah, I'm not gonna do it.
I tell you what, I feel like this, yo. Some women,
that's wild.
Some women and men will love you enough to where they will do stuff they're not comfortable doing just to make you happy. You know? So
you know what I think about? I'm not letting Mo fuck Drake. She's not fucking no Drake.
So shorty might
Mo can't fuck Drake.
Mo don't want to fuck Drake.
Now me personally,
when she got all this sexy effervescence here. What you talking about?
Me personally, I'm not that hungry of a nigga for money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that hungry of a nigga for money. For me personally. You know, there's certain things I would.
Who said you was doing it for money though?
For me to say, yo, go secure the bag, that's doing it for the money.
She ain't gotta be fucking him for money.
But that's what we was just talking about. That's what we just said.
Oh, securing the bag. Yeah. My bad.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Securing the bag. See, I'm not the one that's gonna say, yo, go secure the bag, because I'm not that hungry for money. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because I'm rich or nothing, it's just because money isn't like the motivator of my life type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like money comes, money goes. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things that matters to me a lot more. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not really a price you can put on, like, some people, you can say, yo, I give you $10,000, go kill that random person. Some people will go do that shit in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? It'll be hard for you to give me $1 billion for me to just go kill a random person. That's just me, because I don't value money like that. And that's just my way of explaining why I don't value money, or why certain things I can't do for money, or money doesn't motivate me to do certain things. So that's why I couldn't just be like, yo, go get the bag.
I wouldn't do it. If I was in a relationship that I was like, you know, if I was in a relationship, period, definitely wouldn't be hunching on Drake, regardless of how much money he had. Mm-hmm. But what I was saying with Bees was with the whole telling them to do it. If you brought it to me, if you came back to me and was like, hey, Drake, he wants some, you know? He wants
some pussy and there's a potential for $2 million.
Right. This could be big for us, babe. You know? Babe. Like, I know that if you brought it to me, then this is something that you were seriously, like, thinking about doing. The fact that you, like, even brought it to me. Like, you brought it up. So, like, I wouldn't go as far as to tell you to do it. I'm still not. If you do it, it's going to be on your own accord.
This is the test.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just not going to flat out and tell you, like, nah. I mean, I'm not going to say, like, go ahead, go get the bag, and then not fuck with you. Yo, I'm going to tell you, like, yo.
B said this is the test. See, I'm not.
I wouldn't have said shit,
I'm
really.
not a testing ass nigga. I'm not a nigga that put women to test.
Nah, I'm not going to confuse you and tell you go do it and get mad you did it. Yeah, I'm not going to say a damn thing. And I'm going to let you make the decision yourself. And I'm still not going to fuck with you afterwards just because you brought it up.
Yeah, he said bring her by the crib. Let's see if she's loyal.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I'm not a tester. I'm not a tester. I for one feel that most people fail tests.
Yeah, so you gonna fuck that up yourself.
You know,
like, did this bitch just come and ask me to fuck Drake?
I don't ask people to take tests. You know what I'm saying?
Like, dang.
I think most people gonna fail them. Shit.
And I think it's gender specific too. Neither. Like, I feel like if she was asking to you know, have sex with a woman, it would be different. But I think, like, for a woman to be asking her man to have sex with another man that has more money than him, that's like
hey, can you put my dick in your purse?
That's like disrespectful.
Got you. Let's move on. It's already 10:30. Let's move on to our topic of the evening. Mature parenting. You know, I kind of got to this topic because I had an interesting weekend. You know, I had a weekend to where my daughter's graduation was last week. We had a graduation dinner. This weekend we had a graduation party for my daughter. You know, the graduation party was at my ex-wife's house, you know, where she now lives with her new man. You know, they're his child, my kids, you know, and it was a different type of affair. You know, it was something that a couple of years ago I could not have pictured myself doing, you know, just because my mind state wasn't in the mental of even though it wasn't my decision, I'm gonna be mature. It was more like, you know what, it wasn't my decision, so fuck that. I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna make you feel better or make you feel happy type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's more just like in the fuck you, I'm not gonna do it simply because of the fuck you type of shit. You know what I'm saying? things have changed over the years, you know what I'm saying? But at the party, I actually spoke to one of my ex's friends, you know, and I asked her like, "Yo, what's up with your nigga?" You know what I'm saying? Or your ex nigga, who was her ex-husband. And she was like, "Oh, we don't speak. He don't see the kids. He don't do shit. He's pretty much just disappeared." And I was like, "Damn, the nigga has disappeared from my time. I don't see the nigga post nothing. I don't see the nigga talk nothing." And back in the days when my shit fucked up, the nigga used to try to like give me like positive advice. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, "Yo, I'm telling you what, man, if me and my wife don't work out, man, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to just move on, do what I need to do and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take care of my kids, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna need to do and blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the nigga that I'm gonna be there and be that and be this and be that." And in my head, I was like, "Nigga, I don't need you to tell me this, but whatever." You know what I'm saying? But now it turns out the nigga actually didn't do that when the shit actually happened to him. You know, when his shit kind of fell apart, he didn't like jump up and still be the man he was supposed to be, even though the shit fell apart. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of surprised me because his pops was actually in his life.
Like that.
What's that?
He's probably fucked up because the situation went down like that, and he didn't know how to. It's one thing saying something, but then actually doing it sometimes.
Actually experiencing it.
Yeah, when the situation actually happens to you, you don't actually take the voice in your head that's telling you, "Yo, do this the right way," and you do the total opposite of any advice that you may have gave to somebody else.
Yeah. I didn't need the advice, but I was kind of surprised that the nigga didn't do what he was supposed to do as a man, being a father and shit like that, especially because his father was in his life. You know what I'm saying? His parents split up and his father was kind of like the one that actually took care of him and shit like that. So he had a father in his life, like hard body. You know what I'm saying? And still in his life, even as an adult and type of shit like that. And that just made me be like, damn. I really did what I could do to not make my kids' lives change during our split and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of made me think about mature parenting. And like, not all parents are mature when it comes to doing parenting and being in their kids' lives and not making the problems that they might have with their former spouse, baby mother, or whatever, or baby father or whatever, let that actually interfere with raising the children. You know, like, I'll be honest, when my shit split up, I was pretty bitter. You know what I'm saying? I was pretty bitter. But despite of all of my bitterness that I had for me and our shit splitting up, I did my best to not make that shit affect my children. You know, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know what, if we're not going to be a part, if we're not going to be a family, I'm gonna do whatever I can to try to make my kids feel like the only thing that's different in their lives is their mother now lives in a separate place. That's the only thing I tried to make different in their lives, or allow to be different in their lives, you know? And I think that I tried to be mature with my raising of my kids and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I know both of y'all are parents. Have y'all ever had experiences in your lives where it kind of felt like maybe one of the parents wasn't as mature, or have y'all just experienced that y'all were always mature within the caring of your kids?
For my oldest, I could say that at one point we both were immature with it. And then there was a point where I was mature with it, but she still, I feel, is just constantly immature with it, like even down to just, you know, certain things that go on. Like, I feel like this. Some women make the situation toxic, you know what I'm saying, depending upon the situation. Like, for instance, okay, it's one thing, I feel like it's fucked up on parenting when you live with your kid for years, and then you and your significant other break up, and then you're just like, poof. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like some fucked up shit. But it's also different when the parents have never lived together. The child always seen you know what I'm saying? Mommy lives there, daddy lives there, and it's always been that in life. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the point I'm trying to make. I would just say, yo, I've been the more mature. I feel like my child could be in a better direction. My child wouldn't be so ratchet, but due to bitterness.
Wait, you say your child wouldn't be so ratchet due to bitterness?
Yeah.
Yeah. Expound on that real quick.
Because, listen, when...
Oh, wait. You're talking about your oldest daughter, not your son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You're talking
like
about one of your children, not the other. We're not gonna make never mind. We already did it. Too late.
Nah, but like I feel like my daughter's ratchet because her mother's ratchet, but her mother's bitter. Like it's fucked up when a woman is like, yo, you know, your dad don't want to see you. Your dad don't do nothing for you. I do this for you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then you turn around and be like, oh, this thing ain't good for nothing. You understand what I'm saying? But now you have now implanted this in the child.
Okay.
You need to let the child make that decision for themselves.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Because all parents.
Now, is that a situation? Now, okay. This might be a little personal.
Right.
Were y'all ever actually together? Like,
no.
Y'all were never actually boyfriend and girlfriend and were chilling with each other for at least a few weeks and like kicking it and like really got to know each other and shit like that.
No, not really.
Okay. Confession.
Go ahead.
His baby's mother is the friend of a girl I used to smash back in the days. And that's how he met her. So I kind of like, y'all kind of was like on some Pam and Martin shit.
No.
Like y'all hated each other for a minute. Y'all used to like hate each other. Well, at least that's how y'all made a scene.
Because she was fucking sneaky, my nigga.
Man.
Going, what you call it? I'm getting dressed, gonna ask me to use my phone, gonna go call some nigga on my phone.
Man, listen.
You know, it's like little sneaky shit like that. Like,
yo, I tell you what.
I seen that ahead of time.
I tell you what, girls do that shit. The girls do that shit. I had so her homegirl tried to be slick with me. She was like, yo, I'm pulling up at your crib. I was like, all right, I'll meet you in the lobby. She was like, nah, don't meet me in the lobby. I'll come to your crib. I'm like, don't meet me. I'm like, that's odd. You don't want me to meet you in the lobby. Why don't you want me to meet you in the lobby? You know why? Because she had another nigga dropping her off at my crib.
Damn. Damn, maybe that was her brother. You don't know.
It was not her brother. You know?
Maybe he was making sure she get home safe.
Yeah, it was not that.
Damn.
Oh, brother, please.
Yeah. And you know what's funny though? She think I didn't know. You know.
I think that type of shit depends on your just level of growth, pretty much, like you're saying, matured parenting. But I think that everybody goes through the bitter stage. Some people just never leave.
Right. Now, but even if you're bitter, you don't need to let that leak into your parenting. You know?
But often it does because they love that person or they're dependent or attached to that person. So a lot of times it's always going to cloud the parenting. Okay. Because it's very easy to say, oh, you can't see your baby because I don't trust you. You've never been here, so I don't trust you to take care of my baby, and use that as a reasoning to not allow, the father to see his baby just because you feel some type of way.
Now, I tell you what, there's been times over the years that I kind of like hated my kid's mom's guts, my ex-wife's guts. There was probably those times, but I have never spoke ill of her in front of the children. Like I've never made a bad word about her to my kids. I can never said, oh, see, y'all get that shit from your mom. I ain't never do that. I couldn't. Yeah. I couldn't do that a lot, but I never did.
I've done that. I've done that, but I've done that to Mo. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Like the fucking breed acts just like a fucking mother. You know what I'm saying? But I've never said that to my child. Like you're just like your mother, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I say that to my kids when they're in front of their mother. You know
what? I can't say that, like, my daughter is younger. Mm-hmm. So, like, if maybe there's a time that he pisses me off, me and him don't have a bad relationship. Like, we mind our business. Like, we have a good co-parenting relationship. Mm-hmm. So I think, like, there are times where he pisses me off and I'm in front of my baby. And I won't say, oh, your daddy ain't shit. I'll say some shit like, your dad has a doo-doo head. Like, mommy, what's wrong? Your dad has a bald-headed cockroach. That's what's wrong. Okay. And let him know I said it.
That's not nice.
That type of shit, I'm not gonna lie.
It doesn't sound as bad, but that's not nice.
You tell your dad that he's built like a cockroach, okay? Like,
I can deal with that.
Yeah, that's me as a mom. That. But never like, oh, your dad ain't shit. Okay. He ain't, won't even get down like that. But I will chew the hell out of him and tell her to let him know that I said it. And oftentimes she lets him know that I say it.
My kids would not relay my messages for me. I tried. They would not relay my messages.
Nah, my 3-year-olds tell everything.
No, my kids would tell all your business. Would be in the mature parents.
What's that?
Yeah, kids would be in the mature parents.
Yeah, you know what? I will give that up to my kids. My kids were being mature parents at a time when we weren't really. I wasn't really talking shit, but I would say little things. You know what I'm saying? Now, like little things like tell your mom, like, my cooking's better type of stupid shit. Even though I knew my cooking wasn't better because I can't cook really. I'm just saying.
Take the shots. You know what I'm saying? Take the
shots fired. And she probably responded with some like, "Fuck your daddy." I don't know. But yeah, I definitely agree that like matured parenting should be not speaking on that type of stuff in front of the kids at all, or allowing it to affect the way that you parent.
Yeah, I learned,
or co-parent.
I think I learned from my experiences as a child, because my parents got split up when I was probably like 13, 14, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And my pops moved out to Harlem and shit and had like a totally different life that he had in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? And I tried to make my separation a lot different than my parents, because my father didn't really come to visit me a lot. You know what I'm saying? It was more I had to go visit my pops, which when I look back now it's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my pops to death, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. But I really should not have been going to visit my pops. You know what I'm saying? My pops should have been coming to see me. He should have been coming to scoop us up. You know what I'm saying? Even if he had a car or not, even if he was going to take us in a cab or in a bus or something, he should have been coming to check us. But I had to actually take me and my younger brother. You know what I'm saying? I used to have to be the guardian. You know what I'm saying? My brother like 6-7 years younger than me. So now if I'm 13, just do the math. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do it for you. Y'all do the math. But I used to have to take a train 2 hours to get to the other side of motherfucking Harlem. You know what I'm saying? This was crazy when I look back at it. I can't imagine my children doing that. Even though low key my daughter does that now. You know, but she's 18 and she has a car and she's a high school graduate. So now she drives back and forth between my house and her mom's house. You know, but when she comes to visit me, it's not for like an hour or two. You know what I'm saying? I give her a bowl of like some greens. She'd be like, you want some greens? You know what I'm saying? And some roast pork. You know, that's my pops always had for roast pork and some greens. You know, I think that might be why I like roast pork and greens nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I go to motherfucking Whole Foods just to get some roast pork and plantains. You know what I'm saying? Just because the roast pork reminds me of my pops. But he always had roast pork and greens. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I can't imagine me having my kids travel at the ages I was to go come visit me. You know what I'm saying?
Some people really just do the best with what they got. Like,
yeah.
You know, like we all as parents ain't got it figured out.
Though I do think one of the reasons I sleep on the couch when my kids come visit is because my mom's talk shit one time back in the days. You know, I threatened my mom. I was like, I'm gonna go live with dad. You know, so like, where the hell you go sleep at his crib? You know. My dad said he could sleep on the couch. When my mom heard that, she was like, the couch? Sleep on the couch? So you gonna go to his house and sleep on the couch? She was like, nigga, he should be sleeping on the couch. You should get the bed and this and that, blah, 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 blah. She just went off. She went off. I tell you what, I got a 2-bedroom apartment. My daughter has her own room. When my son comes, guess where my son sleeps? In the motherfucking bed. Guess where I sleep? On the motherfucking couch. You know why? Because my mom said, the couch? He can come over your house, sleep on the couch? So my son sleep in the bed.
Oh, shoot. That stuck with you for the rest of your life.
And that shit stuck with me forever. You know what I'm saying? I got to the point where that shit happened to me. You know what I'm saying? That cycle kind of continued. I said, you know what's not going to continue? He ain't going to sleep on the couch. Though he does sleep on the couch. He does sleep on the couch sometimes. Sometimes he does sleep on the couch. But that's when he wants to be up all night playing video games and shit. And he's like, you know what, Dad? I'll sleep on the couch because I'm going to be up till 5 o'clock in the morning playing games and shit like that. So he gets the couch mostly on the weekends and shit like that. You know? So, but I thought that was funny though. All right. Anything else we got with mature parenting? I think I was a mature parent. You know what I'm saying? I hope there's a lot of mature parents out there. You know, because your kids definitely need parenting without toxicity. You know, I think kids definitely need, even if you're gonna be 2 different households, I think both households need to have that non-toxic shit in it, to where these kids aren't learning how to just kind of be negative and bad people, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I think the non-toxic shit kind of helps with that. You know what I'm saying? So even if you're not with your baby mother or your baby father and shit like that, when y'all interact, even if you don't love each other, you should act like you love each other when you're in front of the children. When you're with the children, you should let these kids see what love is supposed to be like, even if you're not together with somebody, you know? Because I tell you what, I haven't been with my ex-wife for probably like 10 years now, damn near, you know? But I still love her, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in love with her, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to buy her flowers and shit like that. But if a nigga disrespect her, I'll probably punch him in the face. I mean, because it's just that type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? It's just that like, I've known her, I grew up with her, you know? I grew up with her since I was a fucking early 20s to my fucking mid 30s and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So I became an adult with that person. We have children together. I have that respect for her, and there's not many people I would do that for. Only certain people get that type of love and respect, you know what I'm saying? Bees is a nigga that gets that type of love and respect, that if somebody says something sideways about Bees in my presence, I might punch him in the fucking face. They're like, yo, what the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So
facts. Same here, bro.
For real, you know what I'm saying? It's this type of vibe type of thing, you know what I mean? But Yeah, there's certain people in my life that get certain type of love. You know what I'm saying? And a few years back, I probably would have talked. I might have talked a lot of shit about my ex. You know what I'm saying? But it would have been like just me being bitter. Even though I never actually did it. I never actually talked shit about her to you because I don't have friends like that. But I'm just saying, I would have talked shit, but my maturity level has taught me that was just me not really understanding a whole lot about myself. You know what I'm saying? Not really understanding a whole lot about just me being mature. And I've learned that over the years, maturity definitely plays a big factor in the way you treat people and the way you act towards people and shit like that. And I think mature parenting is very important for the well-being of children out here in this world, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to act like I'm super motherfucking insightful and shit like that, but I'm just a drunk nigga that had a few shots and a couple of blunts to smoke.
Yeah.
But I'm a mature parent. And I think more people need to be mature parents and put that bullshit to the side because it's just your emotions, it's just your ego that's telling you, yo, don't put up with this bullshit. Don't make it seem like somebody got you fucked up when it's just somebody trying to be a parent to your child and they're just trying to have a discussion about the well-being of your children, and you can't fucking take that they now got another nigga dick in a fucking pussy or another fucking pussy in their mouth, and now you with your fucking feelings.
All right,
and you're hurting.
You went left.
I did go a little left, right?
Yeah,
but I tell you what, I went a little left, but in reality, that's what it be. Niggas just be mad that somebody else is fucking their mother, their baby mother, not their mother. Somebody else is fucking their baby mother, or somebody else is fucking their baby father. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else got like mad pussy juice squirting in some nigga's eyes.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? And now she's mad that she got some other woman's juices in her ex nigga's eyes, and she's like, "That's
no more shot,
my nigga." But niggas be doing the same shit.
This is a very vivid picture.
Yo, niggas be doing the same shit. Yo, I have a vivid imagination. I told my ex, I said, yo, you cannot get my name tatted on you. You know, okay, I had got her name tatted on me one time. I got it covered up though. But I said, yo, you can't get my name tatted on you because I thought ahead. Even though I thought we would never break up, I did have in my mind, I said, what if? I said, what if we do break up?
And you still got it.
And you got my name tatted on you. I said, you know what? I'ma be a mad ass nigga. You got my name tatted on you. We broke up. Now some other nigga busting a nut on my name. I said, nah, that's not happening. You cannot get my name tatted on you. Wow. And that's how I thought. Is that fucked up way to think? Is that a fucked up way to think?
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Is it? But guess what?
It is. Listen,
it was reality.
I used to have this cougar, right?
Uh-huh.
I used to do
this nigga said a cougar.
I ain't never had nobody that made me want to tap their name on me.
Wow. She had my name tattooed on her butt cheek with cum dripping and all that. It's like some real nasty shit.
And now guess what? See, I would not have allowed that. I would have said, nah, you can't do that. You cannot do that.
Yo, I came over to her crib one day. She's like, yo, come through.
He came over.
He's stupid. Yo.
Wait, now let me ask you something. Did you bust nuts on your own name?
Yeah.
See, that would have felt weird for me too.
Why?
I don't want to have nut on my name, nigga. Even if it's my own nut.
What?
Even if it's my own.
What the fuck, Khary?
What? What? Wow. I want my name to be pure.
Some niggas want to be the nigga who...
I want my name to be pure.
That's wild. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I think all of that takes a lot of fucking energy. To be bitter, like...
It does.
Like, I remember... for the first 2 years having my daughter, that shit was exhausting doing it by myself. Like, got to the point, like, fuck all that we mad about, nigga. Come get your kid. What the fuck? Like, you out here traveling and shit. I'm over here tired. I'm over here tired as fuck. Come get your baby, okay? I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't care who you fucking. I don't care where you going. Make sure my baby's safe. Make sure she answer when I call her before she go to sleep, and we good. That's it.
I tell you what.
Come get your damn baby so I can get a break.
I had the whole opposite.
What was the opposite?
Okay, on my weekends and all that, because we was doing like vice versa weekend. On my weekends, I ain't go out. I ain't do nothing. You know, here and there, I like, you know, I might go outside on the block, whatever. But, you know, I didn't go out. On her weekends, I'm bumping to her in the club.
Wait. B said his weekends he bumping to her in the club. With the kids.
With their grandma.
Yeah, no. She ain't even.
That ain't your business.
She ain't even with her grandma. She with your homegirl's grandma.
Oh shit.
But the thing is, this is bug, because I told you I used to do a little man whoring.
You used to do a little man whoring.
I had tapped the homegirl before I met her.
Wow.
And I already know how old the grandma was. The grandma was old when I met homegirl.
Man, listen.
You left a 90-year-old grandmother home with my 6-month-old child. What the hell are you doing?
Listen, I'm not the parent that lets anybody watch my child. If she's not with me, she's with her dad. If she's not with her dad, she's with her grandma, her grandparents. So I'm not that type of parent. But at the same time, when it's his weekend,
all right. I got.
And she at her grandma's house.
I got a little story.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, you ain't tell me you was gonna drop her off to her grandma's house, like, you know. But then again, I'm not worried about it because it's not my weekend. That's not my business.
See, okay.
That is not my business. She with her grandma. She's safe. Is she safe?
All right, so.
Okay, then.
I was never like that neither. I was never like, yo, who got my kids? So, because I always felt like their mother was responsible with her decision making, you know? Like, when I had my kids, if I ever had my kids and I needed to do something, I needed somebody to watch my kids, the only person that would watch my kids other than me would be my pops. You know? That's it. Like, it would be my pops or me. Otherwise, ain't nothing popping off, right? Well, a few years back, I was doing video for the poetry show. I do video, right? And this girl came up to me in the shit. She was like, "Hey, I know you." And I was like, "How the fuck do you know me?" She was like, "Oh, I babysit your kids." And I'm like, "You babysit? When the fuck did you babysit my kids? I got my kids. How the fuck did you babysit I got my kids?" You know what I'm saying? Turns out my ex used to have her babysit the kids when she would go out and hang out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is when when I don't have my kids and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, who the fuck is this person that's watching my kids? Yo, for the longest time, I didn't know how the fuck my ex knew her to watch my kids and shit like that. I was just like, you watched my kids years ago, blah, 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 blah. I just found out recently during one of the dinners for my daughter's graduation, my ex was like, "Oh, I see you be hanging out with my homegirl's daughter." I'm like, "Who the fuck is your homegirl's daughter? Who the fuck?" And it was the girl that said she be watching that she used to babysit my kids. You know, that I've seen hanging out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? She's older now, so she goes to like the poetry events I go to. I don't hang out with her. She just so happens to stop through the event that I film at and type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is a little it's, you know what I'm saying? It's different. You know what I'm saying? I had no clue who she was though, but she just told me that she used to babysit my kids, and I was like, oh, I guess my ex has somebody babysit my kids.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh my god, yeah. Hilarious.
Which I saw her mother over the weekend, by the way, at my daughter's graduation. You know? Yeah, it was weird, yo. It's like, oh, people getting old. I said, you're an old motherfucker. You know? You're an old motherfucker.
Man.
You know how I know she was old? She had on gloves. And
man, Khary.
No, I'm not talking about, she didn't have on rubber gloves like COVID's in season rubber gloves. You know what I'm saying?
She had on gloves like there might be some snowballs out here.
She had on like
these Usher gloves at church.
She had on, these are my sexy gloves to match my outfit.
To match her hat?
Yeah, she had on my sexy gloves to match my outfit. Yeah. Yeah, she had on the sexy gloves to match her outfit.
It was. Those are good gloves.
I wish I was joking, but I'm not. But you know, but it's funny though. It's funny though.
I'm not playing.
Shout out to her.
Sunday gloves.
It was a Sunday. It was actually it was a Saturday.
She came from church.
Possibly.
She was ushering that Sunday.
Possibly. All right. Do we have anything else on mature parenting?
Nah, I think that's about it.
All right. So be a mature parent. Don't be on some bullshit. Okay. Don't talk shit about your ex in front of your kids, because you might leave an impression on them that is inaccurate, and you're just a bitter ass motherfucker that's making your motherfucking ex look like they ain't shit, even though they might not be shit. But you don't have to let the children know they ain't shit. The children will learn on their own that they're not shit over time. You don't have to try to instill that in their mental, because they will then become a motherfucking the word I'm looking for, I can't think of it right now. But they would start looking at you like you ain't shit, because you was talking about they ain't shit when they really ain't shit. They just saying the little shh, but shh. So be quiet about that, okay?
Life tips with Khary.
You know what I'm saying? So that's mature parenting, okay? All right, so let's get into this is another story Tati has told me about earlier today. Joints for jabs. Did y'all hear that? Did you hear about this? Joints for jabs?
What's that?
Well, what state or city was this in, Tati?
This was in D.C., Washington, D.C.
This was in Washington, D.C.
You get a shot for a joint?
Yes, they would give you COVID vaccines, and
they
you might
giving
get
out
a
free
joint
weed,
in return.
Free blunts for a shot for the vaccine.
Wait, you was recently in D.C. Did you get a joint for a vaccine shot?
Fuck no.
I'm not getting no damn vaccine.
No. Yeah, I was actually in D.C. this weekend. I definitely was not getting a vaccine in D.C. this weekend.
I think we're playing around with that. There are all places to get a vaccine in D.C. itself.
Listen, I wouldn't trust that damn weed either.
The capital,
what the hell? Who wrote this joint?
Listen, the capital
COVID
area,
all over
that
the
should
place.
look good. That should look good. But the outer part of DC, I mean, you know, the urban. Well, DC is urban. The whole shit
That's
urban.
why they did it, because the city full of crackheads.
Talking about the part of DC where that used to be the murder capital.
Yeah, fam.
Yo, back in the days.
You know? And they just, listen, they probably just got a whole But what vaccination are they giving out there? Just because, you know, it's Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, all that. They got a special batch for them dudes in D.C. with that weed, I'm telling you.
Listen, I saw in New York, when they first started the vaccines in New York, they were partnering with some restaurant to give out free meals when you get a vaccine. Like, they're doing incentives.
It's free beers. They got all this free everything going on for these vaccines, yo.
They got hella free shit for the people with the vaccines. That's how bad they want us to get it. Like, I don't trust the government giving us weed. Like, why? Like, what? You know, that's one of them people you see in the club. They offer you a blunt. like hit they shit, but you ain't see them roll it. Like, nah.
Nigga, where you get
you
this
look
from?
like you lace your blunt. You know,
you look like you lace your blunt.
Yeah, I'm not interested in a joint from the government.
I learned young to be cautious of niggas' blunts.
Like you want us to take this vaccine too bad.
And I so actually, you know what? That one experience made me to be cautious of anything I ever take. So back in the days, we was on a train. We was young, probably about 13, 14 or some shit. Niggas was tabbed up or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucking nigga came on the train, started talking shit. This nigga was rolling a blunt and shit, talking shit to niggas. And when I say he talking shit to niggas, he was talking shit to me and my crew. You know what I'm saying? So it got to a point where nigga talked a little too much shit. Some of my niggas beat him up. As they beat him up, and when he ran off the train, he dropped his blunt. You know what I'm saying? One of my homeboys was about to picked up his blunt. It was about to we ran that nigga for his blunt. Nigga was about to light his blunt. One of my older homies, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, chill. Don't like that shit. You gotta look at that shit. He said, yo, you can't just smoke anybody's shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yo, dead ass, the nigga unrolled the blunt. Guess what was inside the blunt as well?
Crack.
There was some crack inside the blunt. Nigga had a wooler. Nigga was like, yeah, this is a wooler. This is the shit where niggas got weed and crack rolled in the blunt. So niggas are smoking the blunt and the crack at the same fucking time, yo. The blunt crack. Ever since I saw that shit, I be careful about whatever I take from niggas and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Mad random, mad totally off topic, but niggas is giving joints for jabs. And I learned back in the days, when you beat up niggas on a train and you take they blunts, there might be crack in it, nigga, so be careful. And that told me never look at anybody drugs again. Dude, this happened years ago.
You make you and your homeboys sound like some bullies. Like y'all was just beating.
We was not bullies. The nigga was talking shit to us. We told the nigga. We said, yo, family. Right now, we're not actually in the vibe where we can play with you. If you keep playing with us, we're gonna fuck you up. You know, the nigga kept playing with us, so we had to fuck him up. You know, we told another nigga like that. Nigga came in the train one day. He started talking shit. My older homie, he said, "Yo, niggas are not in the mind state for you to fuck with us." The nigga said, "All right, y'all fellas have a good night." Walked off to the next car. He said, "All right, niggas want me. I've heard this before. I'm moving along."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
listen, we ain't bothering nobody. We don't come over here fucking with us with all that fucking foolery.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Got enough fucking foolery going on amongst ourselves. Shit.
yo, Vic Wicked said, yo, I got my Moderna shots too early because now they giving out cash.
Oh, shit.
The niggas is giving out cash for you to get.
Man, listen. Okay, that's you don't think that's a little strange? You don't think that's a little strange?
That's a little shady.
The government done sank so low as to give you food, weed, and cash for this vaccine.
I tell you, that's a little shady.
The CDC got zombie prevention plans. I'm telling you, bro.
You know what? I tell you what. Sometimes I'm a conspiracy theorist. Sometimes I'm not. And right now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I feel like I'm saying that weird. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. But right now, like I'm not really you know what? I'm not really a conspiracy theorist maker upper. You know, I don't normally come up with the conspiracy theories. You know, I normally read conspiracy theories or watch conspiracy theories and be like, you know what? That's interesting. But this is the first time I've ever heard of niggas giving you money to take motherfucking drugs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Normally they trying to get money from you to take drugs. But these niggas are like, yo, oh, y'all gotta take this vaccine. They ain't even do this.
Nothing personal. You take that vaccine, you turn into a zombie next to me, I'm gonna pop you in the head.
Blowing your whole head off your shoulder.
Did Did they do this cash for vaccines when it came to the measles and shit like that?
Hell no.
You know?
You know what? You remember seeing online how The Simpsons predicted everything?
I watched The Simpsons. That's the best shit.
Like you saw the episode where Bart, the damn doctor, was doing everything he could to trick him into getting that damn vaccine after the little virus.
Okay.
And
now,
I think of that type of shit. Now I don't know how The Simpsons, can predict the shit that's going on or how it correlates.
I have a theory on that. No, finish. Go ahead and finish. I'll tell you my theory after you finish.
No, I was just saying, I feel like that's a little weird. That's what that reminded me of.
Here goes my theory on that. On how the Simpsons can predict things. It's not necessarily the Simpsons are predicting things. I just think maybe the Simpsons are speaking some things into existence. Have y'all ever heard of this speaking things into existence?
Yeah, secrets.
Now, if I feel like I could speak things into existence and for my particular life, for me only, But I think things like The Simpsons, this is totally super theoretical. I think that things like The Simpsons, if speaking things into existence is a reality, The Simpsons can speak things into existence is because they have millions and millions and millions of people hearing what they're trying to speak into existence. So now that thought is being transferred to millions of people, which can now make that thought expand into the universe and now speak it into existence for millions and millions and millions of people that's been watching this. You know what I'm saying? That's my thought on it, on how speaking things into existence, because there's been things I've spoken into existence into my own life, but that's just me personally. And it's not like I said something yesterday like, you know what, I need $10, and then all of a sudden tomorrow I find $10 on the floor. Nah, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like oh, here goes the perfect example. There's some poetry that I've written, right? There's a poem that I've written where when I wrote the poem, it was like the thought of a woman I would like to meet. You know what I'm saying? Or like my picture of a woman. You know what I'm saying? And I might have written that years ago. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, boom. Now I meet a woman that kind of really resembles some of the things I was talking about in poetry from the past. You know what I'm saying? It's like I spoke that into existence for my own life. Or boom, boom. When I was younger, when I got shot, the night I got shot, I wrote a rap song that said, yo, niggas in the hospital bed running out of breath. Next thing I know, boom, boom, nigga gets shot. Now, guess where I'm at? In the hospital bed, running out of breath. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes things can happen fast. Sometimes things can happen over time. But I think if you have the power to speak things into existence and have other people start to believe those things can happen and they project that out as well, shit can happen, That's why that's why I don't think movies happen, because people look at movies and be like, oh, that's just a bullshit ass movie. I don't believe it. Some things people actually believe. And my thought. That's just me. Might be the multiple shots I've had, might be the weed I smoke, but that's just my thought.
So let me ask you this. Okay, so what if you badmouth something and you got an awesome outcome out of it? I'm gonna take you back. I'm gonna take you back to something. Okay. One night, I go to Frankie crib. This is why I used to go to Frankie crib to watch wrestling all the time when I was wrestling for that.
Okay.
Thursday night. I think you might have still been working for Verizon. No, you weren't. No, you wasn't even in New York when this happened. But when I bring it up, you're gonna know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So this particular night, me and Frankie, we in the crib watching wrestling, and a commercial comes on for Kiss FM at the time, and it's Isaac Hayes on Kiss FM, and he's like, we have the Kiss FM birthday game. We announce your birthday, first person call, you win $25,000. And if the year matches, you win $1 million, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So me and Frankie are in the crib like, nobody wins that shit. That's some bullshit. Mm-hmm. Isaac Hayes don't even pick up the phone when you call and all this other shit. So lo and behold, the next morning, on my way to work, this is why I'm doing the carpet cleaning shit. On my way to work, in the van, knocked the fuck out, drool coming out my mouth all types. You gotta understand how sleep going. But every morning we listen to Kiss FM. Mm-hmm. So they say today's winning birthday is March the 26th.
Okay.
I pop up, I wake up. I get the cell phone.
That's your birthday?
Yes. Mm-hmm. I call.
Okay.
Isaac Hayes picks up the phone.
What'd he say? What's up, young
I just won $25,000.
What's up, young blood? You just won $25,000 on your birthday, nigga. That's what he said.
But all I had to do was bring ID and all that. But it's crazy how the day before, me and Frankie was like, nah, don't nobody win that shit. That shit is some bullshit.
You call up and you win? You won $25,000 speaking of Isaac Hayes?
Yeah. I met Isaac Hayes.
How are we just now hearing this story? This nigga got 25 G's from Isaac Hayes, and we're just now hearing this story. You know what? That's how you know a nigga won 25 G's. Because he won 25 G's from Isaac Hayes, and we just now hearing this story.
Yo, that's... You just now hearing this?
Yeah. But I've been in Florida for the past 20 years, nigga.
Damn, everybody calling me, cursing me out. They gave me a big ass check.
Well, you had the big ass check when you had to smile and hold it with two hands, one above your head, one below your crotch.
When I seen Blast, first thing I seen when I seen Blast was like, "Yo, that's we won." Who said that? Somebody said we won. Beat Kevin Lowe for like 20 years. But I met Isaac Hayes like 2 weeks before he died.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's a story right there. That's a story right there.
Cool dude.
That's what's up. I'm not taking no joints for no jabs, though, which jabs is the vaccines here. I'm not taking joints for drugs. You know what I'm saying? They give you drugs to take drugs. That's wild. Okay, let's move on real quick. Have you seen this story? There was a story that I saw on Vice earlier today about police tracking kids they think will be criminals. This was happening in Pasco County out here in Florida. There was a report by the Tampa Bay Times a little while back, but Vice followed up on it, did a story talking about how the Pasco County police were actually keeping tabs on kids that they felt might be potential criminals as they get older. And they was basing this information off of information that they had received from the schools themselves. So the schools were giving information to the police about children that they felt might be criminals in the future, and they would base that off of whether it might be attendance, it might be grades, it might be race. There wasn't anything in particular that said why they were actually pointing out these students and sending the names to the police. They sent about 20,000 names to the police a year or two at least, and now they're being challenged and taken to court because this might be like a HIPAA violation, which is about like the privacy of your information with like public entities like the school and things like that. So now they're actually being investigated for whether the schools might have violated some privacy things by sending this information to the police, because the police would not have this information if it wasn't for the schools, you know. And when the police did have this information, They didn't just look at it and say, okay, this person might be this person. They started going to people's houses. You know, they went to one gentleman's house whose child might have gotten in trouble maybe a couple of years earlier before they actually moved to Pasco County. The police started coming to this man's house, asking him questions about his kid. You know, when he stopped, when the guy realized, yo, these cops are doing some bullshit, the cops then started harassing the father. Started giving them tickets saying, hey, your grass ain't cut properly. We're giving you fucking homeowner violation tickets and shit like that, you know? And what they would do some more fucked up shit. So they would issue him tickets, but not actually give him the tickets. Right? So now what would happen when they would issue a ticket and not then give you the ticket? He didn't know there was a ticket that happened, that occurred. So guess what? Now he gets a warrant for his arrest because he didn't show up to court for a ticket that he didn't know was issued. So now he's getting taken to jail or warrants for tickets he didn't pay because he didn't know was issued to him because the police was fucking with him. So now he's getting arrested because his lawn wasn't cut properly. And they've done this repeatedly to multiple families in the Pasco County area. You know, there's been over 20,000 names of minors given to police for their program to try to figure out who might be a criminal in the future based on their academics, based on their attendance in school, you know, based on shit that's not criminal. But now they're actually banging on doors, knocking on people's doors about this, you know. And it took like the Times the Tampa Bay Times investigating this, which then led to, I think, the feds started looking into this to where now the school district has temporarily stopped giving information to the police because there's now lawsuits that's asking questions about what's going on. Why are y'all doing this? This is not right. This should not be happening. You know, this one particular individual that said he was being harassed by the police, he said he's been arrested over 5 times in 2 years over bullshit, like his grass not being cut properly and him not receiving the actual fines that he's been issued. And he's been arrested numerous times. The only reason he said the harassment has stopped is because he said he moved out of that county to where he's no longer in their jurisdiction for them to fuck with him, which is kind of fucked up. It's kind of makes me feel like I'm justified in saying I don't trust the motherfucking police. I don't trust them niggas for nothing. I don't trust them to save my life. I don't trust them to protect me. I don't trust them to do shit for me but to threaten me and make me feel like my life is in danger. That's the only thing I trust the police for me personally. That's just me. I don't feel safe when the police are around me. I don't feel like, oh, great, the police are here. I don't have nothing to worry about. I don't feel like that. You know, I have no felonies in my life. You know, my record is clean. But yet a cop comes near me, I get nervous. And it's because of shit like this. A history of this. A history of the police not giving a fuck about us, but moreover, how they can fuck us over, put us in jail, and get money from us. That's how I see the police. That's just me. I might be wrong. I might also be right. But that's just that's how I see it. Which I think it's kind of messed up. You know? And Vic Wicked said, yo, HIPAA, I did probably use the wrong term. HIPAA probably isn't it. Health Information Privacy Protection Act. That is HIPAA, but it might not be HIPAA when it comes to student education and student records, but it's something along those lines. It has something to do with privacy. I know that much. It has something to do with privacy. I can't think of the exact name. I probably should look it up, but I don't feel like it at this moment. But you know what I mean, right? I'm just saying. I don't trust police. That shit scares me. It's getting late. It's 11:31. I think Tati even might have lost connection or passed out over there. Maybe you over there, Tati? No, she is not. All right. What else we got on the docket before we get out of here? R. Kelly's lawyer says they want out. They don't want to fucking deal with his shit no more. There's a little more to that, but that's what I'm going to talk about. They don't want to deal with his shit no more.
He ran out of money.
You know, yeah, he probably is running out of money. Like, we don't want to deal with this shit no more.
He ran out of money.
There's a story that Bees put me on to earlier where a woman chases her boyfriend and shoots up the boyfriend's car because he thinks he had another woman in there, but there was nobody in there.
He was chilling with his homeboy.
He was chilling with his homeboy. She thought it was a chick.
In the car with him.
She thought it was a chick and shot up the car. That's nuts, yo. She shot up the car. Like, I saw a little bit of the video. The back windshield was busted out. You know? Like, nigga had bullet holes in his shit, y'all. You think he gonna take her back?
Nah, he better not. Listen, that's toxic.
You don't think her box was that good? All right, okay, wait. Let me reverse it now. He might not take her back, but do you think she thinks the dick was that good? She shot this nigga car up because she thought he was giving dick to another chick. Do you think she felt like, yo, nigga, who are you giving that dick to? Did she feel like, you think she felt like it was like the, what's the name of this song? This is a song, something about the best of her life, best in her life or some shit like that. You think she kind of felt like that maybe? I don't know. Yeah. I'm not sure if there's vagina in the world that's good enough that's gonna make me go shoot some shit up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I have vagina good enough to make me.
I'm lying. I'm sorry, brother.
I'm not sure. You know what? Never. What's that? What you said?
My freedom for some vagina? Nah, man.
Even if your freedom isn't in jeopardy. If I could freely walk around and just shoot shit up in the air, I still don't think there would be not go to jail. I still don't think there would be like anything that made me say, you know what, I'm gonna go shoot this shit up in the air just to prove a point to niggas that, yo, that's my pussy. I don't think there's no pussy that made me do that. I'm gonna go boom, 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 boom. Y'all niggas better not fuck around with my bitch. You know what I'm saying? That sounds crazy to me, yo.
Yeah, I can't.
That sounds crazy to me, yo.
Nah. Well, we know. Yo, listen. You think about it? Yeah, it all depends, yo. Think about it. I figure like this: if that nigga jumped through the window on me from the terrace,
you did have a nigga jump through windows.
To him, that box was awesome.
Niggas was young at that time, though. Niggas thought that might have been the only pussy they ever gonna get. Oh man, niggas is young. Niggas be like, yo, this might be the only pussy I'm ever gonna get. I got to protect this shit at all costs. That's the problem with being young and only having fucked 1 or 2 women in your life. They be like, this might be the only one I get, nigga. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
This got real. This got real.
Did it?
Yo, this is reality.
Oh shit! Oh, you know what? All right. But you know what? I think that was the last story for us this evening.
Yes, that is. You just woke the chat up.
What's that?
What the fuck?
She's like, mute my mic.
I did mute her mic.
Oh.
Man.
She was going for the gusto.
Was it bad?
What's that?
Was it bad?
It wasn't too bad. We just had a couple of people in the chat asking a couple of questions.
It was just out of nowhere. It just hit.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's been a long day.
It has been a long day. It has been a long day.
Now y'all know I snore. Damn it.
I think I muted you pretty quickly. I think.
Nah, the chat was like, yo, it's Tati. I heard y'all too. That's what was like, nah, what they talking about? Let me wake up.
Right?
I'm like, what they laughing at and shit. Let me wake up.
It is late. It's 11:30. We normally don't really go till 11:30, but it seems like we have been going to 11:30 a lot more normally. Oh man. But let's get ready to get up out of here though, man. Let's get ready to get up out of here. It was a fun evening. Let's get ready to get up out of here. Wrap this shit up.
Damn, it was bees last time. That's how I used to fall asleep in school.
I tell you what.
Wake right up.
I tell you what. I'm good. I think I'm good with the sleep, yo. I think I'm good with the sleep. Like the other night, I probably went to sleep like motherfucking 5-6 o'clock in the morning, right? But guess what? I had to be up at 9 o'clock for work. And guess what? I was up 9 o'clock for work. And then up the whole motherfucking day. But I tell you what though, guess what happened this morning? I was supposed to be up at 9 o'clock for work. I woke up at 8:30. Guess what I did? I hit snooze. And then I woke up about 9:45. I had to wake up and apologize to some people. I was like, oh shit. Like my fault. I hit the snooze button type of shit, but I don't really do that too much. Most times I be up. You know? But this particular time, not so up. I had to get a little more rest. But I can function on a few hours of sleep. Unlike y'all, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Unlike y'all. But with that being said, I do have a confession to make. I can stay up. I can stay up indefinitely. I can stay up for the next 3 days.
That is a lot.
I can stay up for the next 3 days as long as we don't sit down and watch a movie. And then I'm going right to sleep.
Listen, don't let me close my eyes. I think that's what I was doing. For a little minute, I was responding with my eyes closed.
You blinked a little too long.
Fucked around and...
She blinked a little too long and fell asleep.
She's watching the movie in her eyelids.
I tell you what.
Exactly.
I tell you what. That should be happening to me
that
sometimes.
Movie was good, too.
I'm not even going to cap. That happens to me sometimes. I'll watch a movie and it's like, I'll be like, oh, why am I blinking so slow? It's like, next thing you know, I just sleep. I think I'm blinking. But that shit goes from a blink to sleep. I'm like, oh. Then you wake up, then you jump up, and you be like, oh, how much of this movie did I miss? 30 minutes, nigga. You're like, oh, shit, what the hell? But you know what? We all know how that goes. But I'm over here dry throat from the marijuana probably. Drink some water.
You got the cat.
Yeah, something like that. But let's get ready to get up out of here. It's motherfucker 11:40 on a Tuesday evening. I need to get me some more water. I'm not gonna do another shot, though I can. I feel like I should, but I'm not. But let's get ready to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? We will see you on Friday night. It was a good show. I appreciate everybody joining us this evening. We still got some people talking about the snoring that they heard going on. I won't reveal who that was snoring. You know, being that I was talking and speaking, it was not me. But we will not reveal who that was. Like people can't figure it out. But right, but we will see y'all on Friday night.
Are we taking a screenshot?
You know what? You are correct. We do need to take a screenshot. I always forget. I'm always glad somebody fucking reminds me to do that. Let's go ahead and take the screenshot, Bees. Did you want to get a screenshot, Tati?
Nah, y'all got that.
No, we got that. We got that. All right, we got the screenshot tonight. Let's take the screenshot. Screenshot Tuesday.
Thank you, Wayne. I'll make sure I definitely get a good night's sleep tonight.
We will be back on Friday. You know what I'm saying? May the rest of your week be great. Do your best to stays. How did I switch to the same fucking screen?
Man.
How did I switch to the same fucking screen? You know what I'm saying? Do your best to stay fucking stuck. Okay. I need to just record my outro because I guess by the time I get to the outro, I might have had too many drinks and it doesn't come through as smooth. Then I got to do bullshit like this to kind of make it smooth so I can then...
Yo, and the thing is so crazy, you like Russell Simmons. You got the same outro
same outro every time, man. May the rest of your week be great. Do your best to stay sucker free and keep a smile on your face, baby. I learned my outro from Russell Simmons. Probably should not say that now with all the shit going on. See you Friday, bitches. We out.
Good night, God bless.
We out, y'all. See y'all Friday night.
God, man.
You are now tuned into Khari's Crib. Khari's Crib. Khari's Crib. Khari's Crib.